stand go? Hang on a second, fellas. Where is that mic stand? Okay. Rotate. How's that? No. What the fuck? Don't tell me it wants to do that. Oh, hold on. Not the slightest idea. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Stupid thing didn't rotate. I have no idea why. We don't have time to change that shit. Let me see. Alright, well, this is what it wants to do. I think it wants to do this. Yeah, but I think that's terrible. I'm not really feeling that. So, let's see what we can do about that. Yeah, this is what it wants to be. Alright, so for one night, beat night, we'll have the short screen because that's what it wants to do, I guess. Tonight. That's really whack though. Hey, you guys, tell me what happens when I do this. Alright. What happens when that happens? Can you guys still see? Still the wrong orientation. Yeah, you know what happened? While I was setting up, that's the thing that sucks about this YouTube stream. I was barely like holding the phone upright, and once the stream started upright, it won't rotate the device. It's really whack. So you guys let me know if you want me to keep it this way or do you just want me to put it like this. It's up to you guys. But I think the other way will pick up the sound better, and it'll just be this one week. I normally set it up first, but I don't know what happened. It's kind of whack. Anyway. So maybe it'll pick up the sound just fine. Let's go and open up and see. I'm just not used to this, like the phone being upright like this, but yeah, I guess we'll just live with it for, it's only one time, you know. And I think we all know what just happened there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stick to how I normally do it. And then it'll just be weird looking for 1 week. Sorry, fellas. YouTube's weird. Alright, so this is what we're going to live with, however it looks now. But then again, I'm reading you guys' comments weird. So let me just... guess we'll do this. How's that? Alright, we're going to have to live with it because we got to get started. So this is just what we're going to have for once in our lives. So we can get going. That's MJ for sure. Okay. So SPA9. Boom. I don't know what all that's about. Alright. So yeah, we'll just deal with it. Yeah, I seen your message, bro. That's just what's happening this 1 week. I thought I had the camera turned the right way, but when I pushed the button, you know. If you guys don't like it, if it's that big of a deal, I'll have to restart the stream and just send out the link again, which will probably take like 3 minutes. So you guys let me know. But let me know now that we gotta get on it. But yeah, that's the only way it's gonna fix. So I can restart the stream. It's a YouTube. Actually, it's a YouTube issue because if you were to rotate the camera, YouTube doesn't pick it up. So we can restart the stream, and I send the link back out, and either that or we just live with this. But I think the key here is that as long as you guys can read the comments, because it's not like you guys get to really see anything. So it's more or less about the sound, and as long as you guys can hear me and read each other's comments, that's what really matters here. So, all right, and I'm ready. Let me just let's do a little tester here, and then we're gonna play the first beat in about a few minutes here. So, all right. Anyway, yeah, that's just, who cares about the camera? That's just throwing me off. We got everybody saying what's up, and I'm missing it. So yeah, who cares about all that? So but yeah, let me make sure this thing's all tightened. Righty tighty, there we go. Shit. All right, so yeah, it's not a big deal. But anyway, how's everybody doing, man? See Matt in here, OBI, one of our new students, welcome. Lou Productions, another one of our new students, welcome. Let's see. Who else we got in here? I don't really like this camera thing either way it goes. Anyway, so yeah. All right, so we'll get started here. Finish setting up my stuff. I need to set up. I never spent that much time on the camera ever. All right, so I'm ready to get started. Okay. All right, so I just need some water and turn off the air conditioner. I'm freezing, so I'll play you guys something just until I get back. That way. And we'll test the sound too. Let me know how it sounds, the volume. I've never had the camera pointed the way it is, so. That's right, pinky in the brain status. You know what I mean? All right, so we'll do a volume check. All right, I'll be back, fellas, and then we'll get started.
If you have postmenopausal osteoporosis and a high risk for fracture, I can tell you Prolia is proven to help protect bones from fracture. But the real proof? My doctor said Prolia helped my bones get stronger. Are your bones getting stronger?
Do not take Prolia if you have low blood calcium, are pregnant, are allergic to it, or take Extiva. Serious allergic reactions like low blood pressure, trouble breathing, throat tightness, face, lip, or tongue swelling, rash, itching, or hives have happened. Tell your doctor about dental problems, as severe jawbone problems may happen, or new or unusual pain in your hip, groin, or thigh, as unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred. Speak to your doctor before stopping Prolia, as spine and other bone fractures have occurred. Prolia can cause serious side effects like low blood calcium, serious infections, which could need hospitalization, skin problems, and severe bone, joint, or muscle pain. Only Prolia helps strengthen and protect bones with 2 shots a year.
I have proof Prolia works for me. Ask your doctor about Prolia today.
Alright, let's do it. Let's get it. Alright, so we're gonna get started. And some people was saying that when I send the group message, I have to do 3 of them, right? Because on the phone only allows 20 recipients per. I do 3. I think I do 4. 3 sets of 20 and a 10. So you guys, I want you guys to start letting me know if you get them then, because maybe not everybody's getting them. Because I had one student and he said he hadn't gotten there. Maybe it'll come late. So I never knew that. So if you guys don't let me know, I won't know if you guys are getting the group messages. So anyway, all right. Let me play this beat here. I did have some announcements, but I want to get. Hey, Krupp, dude, how you doing over there, bro? And there we go. Damn, I'm just looking at the messages. I'm like, it went into menopause, and I'm like, holy shit. Uh-oh. Oh, you guys are good? All right, cool. So, anyway, we're here for another beat night, man. I'm pretty excited about it, as always, especially since we're going to have some new contributions this week from some of the new guys, and then guys who haven't sent before are ready to do that. So, pretty excited about that. I'm also excited that of all the students that we enrolled this past week from this beat night between last week, may have been the most we've ever done within a week. So since it started, so I'm excited about that too. And then also the feedback that I've been getting from just about every student. So I haven't gotten one complaint. Not only that, it's the complete opposite of a complaint. We've been getting a lot of testimonies very early on, so I'm excited about that, as should you guys. Then the interviews, we did a lot of interviews this past week, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, so it's just been a good week overall. I made it here, so the good news is I found out, I understand, what my health-related difficulties have been, so it was kind of up in the air, and then it came back, and now I got a grasp on it. So I'm excited about that. So I don't think we can not expect any more of that. So yeah, I'm here, man. I made sure I got here because I wanted to be here for you guys. Still experiencing some dizziness, but life goes on, as Tupac says. So anyway, we're gonna get right into it. As I just. Damn, that was like dope, little slide move there. But anyway, we're gonna start off with my boy Krupski right here, man. Shout out. I'm too close to the stand. But anyway, so we got this beat right here, Grand Theft. All right, so I don't know if you was playing little PS4 or Xbox One before you dropped this beat, but but apparently, or does he secretly steal cars when he's not going to school or doing SSM. I don't know, but this shit better be dope. I'm expecting it. So yeah, man, I'm Grand Theft Audio. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Yeah, that's probably what it is. So yeah, we like that. That was a good one. Got me there. So yeah, let's get it rolling. All right, so we're gonna get right to it. I got these things blasting. If someone's beat is low due to mixing, I usually adjust the volume. This one's fine. Yeah. All right, SSM, let's get it. Oh, wow. Hey. 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 Oh. Whole lot of bass, I'm feeling that. I like the melodies telling a story. Yeah, it is. I like the transition. Yeah. Hey. I like this shit hard right here, bro. Oh, damn, that shit was epic. That shit was dope. I was just having my last thought about the beat and then it just stopped. But what I was just thinking, my very last thoughts before the beat cut off was that the beat, it didn't have any wrong notes. And I got really, really proud, and then the beat shut up. So, but no, that's like something to commend right there. So yeah, didn't have any wrong notes. So that's like super important. Cause I mean, you know, like I said, in the very, very beginning stages, and we've only been here, you know, course work, right, for a little couple months, and then, you know, I think Cruft's been here for not even in the first month of the studies yet. So, you know, we focus on music composition and getting the fundamentals down first. You got to have the foundation down first, and then everything comes naturally. Trust me on that one. I would know. So it's like hearing all of the fundamentals down as far as like wrong notes and melodies and composition, making sure form, structure. I like to hear all of that first. You know what I'm saying? The rest we can get into. You know what I'm saying? You said you was able to play the main melody and then added some notes in, but was real happy he was able to get into that scale and come up with something. Well, that's what I was saying. I could hear that. That's what I was just, you know, naturally I could hear that. Like I said, no wrong notes. There was a clarity in the composition itself. And we'll get into it, but in the, like everyone has to watch we watched the Bill Evans video that I put together on self-learning, self-teaching. There's going to be other parts that come out based on that same interview, but in that, looking ahead, he talks about staying in your lane, basically. And when I first saw that part, everything about that whole interview, I had to watch it like 5 times, 6 times. But when I saw that part too, I didn't get it, and then, you know, I got it later. But yeah, we're going to study that too, where he talks about, there's nothing wrong with that. He's actually saying you'll sound better if you do only what you can. Obviously, that makes a lot of sense versus trying to, you know, do what you cannot and you know you can't do it, which is even worse. So you're not going to feel right while you're faking it. You know what I mean? So point I'm bringing up when I say that is that only do, you know, what you know how to do. Have certain targets when you're doing your composition. Don't try to go outside your boundaries. You see what I'm saying? Let me give you an example, even say within myself. You know, I'm not going to try to create, you know, for instance, when I make piano pieces and stuff like that, I don't go into Fruity Loops, and I don't care what they have. There's no Keyscape. There's no Alicia Keys. There's nothing that you can do, you know what I mean, that can make it sound like the piano. There's nothing there. So, I mean, I would never try to do that. So I won't step outside of my boundaries in that type of way. So there's many ways you can do that. But yeah, always do, you know, what you know you can. We got all night. You'll learn more and you'll be able to do more the next time. So anyway, yeah, so I liked everything about it, composition wise, and the techniques that you were using. Also like the fact that, like I said, the melodies were clear. Now, what you can do is you can, I would like to hear you, let's see, you can stop some of the bleeding, okay, from your instrumentals. And it's really, really easy way. Like I said, it's not even about mixing at that point. You don't have to be mixing at all. Really just cut, like I said, cut off points. So, yeah, cut off the points, you know, on the highs and certain points, so that way, and that'll help cut off some bleeding. So anyway, when you're doing your next beats, I want you to think about stopping the bleeding from your instruments. And that, like I said, stopping the bleeding is not a mix. It's not mixing or mastering. You're literally just doing cutoffs. So just do some cutoffs, and that way you'll get some of the bleeding and stop from the track. Anyway, we have some one-on-ones that coming up, so we can look into that. And I do use Logic, and I do use, you know, I've used Ableton, I used Pro Tools. I use everything, so don't think that, you know, whatever you're using something else, Studio One, I understand all of those DAWs, if you know. So anyway, that was dope, man. Shout out Kruk, man. Let's get into the next track. Man, I'm excited. I don't know what to do, and I think we still have beats from like last week, so it's plenty of beats, but we always go with who's present in the stream first. So I did see MV, I believe. No, I know I did. And so I'm going to go with him. But we have some stuff going on in the comments. He say, can we critique or only Maestro? Hold on, he says. So here's the thing about that, because this beat night, first of all, is purely for us to get our beats heard. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot. I mean, that's not it. It's a whole lot of things. Psychologically, there's a plethora of things that Beat Night does for us. But on that particular note, we're here to support. We are here to commend. You know, we are here to listen. We're here to learn. Now, when it comes to actual critiquing of an instrumental, I look at it one way versus some people look at it another way. My way of that is the reason why I don't like the idea of others critiquing, because the angle that you might be critiquing from, when we're talking about by the numbers in the science, you know, how much of a pro are you or anyone in this stream, you know, and it doesn't mean that you can or cannot. It doesn't mean that what you has to say or not may not be fruitful. But I'm just looking at the overall, not the micro. I'm looking at the macro, and on the macro level, I'm thinking, okay, if someone's going to be critiquing something, you better be a master. at it. That's all, you know, period. Composition, mixing, math, everything about it. And then that way anything you say may be validated usually automatically. You know, there's going to be some leverage given to that respect of that. So coming from that angle, but look, like I said, SSM, the students run the school, so you guys, that's my take on it, and you guys we can talk about that later, but I don't want to interrupt the beat night for that right now, so we can get into that, and then like I said, we're family, so we can figure that one out. So lose my train of thought. So anyway, SSM, we got MV Beats. Where you at, MV? You in the house? I seen you. You know what I'm saying? And we finna get into it. Some dudes be going to use the bathroom and all that kind of stuff, so I just be making sure they in here when I play their track. So anyway, we looking for MV. We got, there you go. Got this SSM for life. That's an automatic play. I mean, come on, because that is what it is. Let's get it. I likes it. Yeah. Got the reggae feel to it. Yeah, I like the sound of Drake on this. I definitely I hear that. I like it. Yeah. Nice chords. Nice chords. For sure, Krupp. We'll get with you, brother. Thanks for stopping in, man. We always appreciate it. I like this. Very dreamy. I like that, man. I like that. I had a lot of stuff going on through my mind right there on that one, man. And the number one thing I was thinking about when I was listening to that was the fact of what am I hearing, you know? So ultimately that means I couldn't quite put my finger on it, which ultimately means that's what you want to do. You know what I mean? It was, and then until about 2 minutes into it, then the more I listened to it, the more I started to understand not it itself, because you're never going to do that truly, but just get an understanding for yourself of what you're hearing. So I like the instrumental a lot just because of that, the psychology of it. It forced me to listen to it longer. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to it the whole. By the time it ended, I'm like barely feeling like I got a hold of it. But guess what I would have to do then? To think about it more and really understand, I would have to play it again. You see what I'm saying? So basically what I'm hearing now, I know I heard people, you know, from Drake to Noah and all this type of stuff. But I don't really know. I can't say I've heard some of, you know, Noah's productions, but I heard more Drake songs, should I say, than not sure who or what, you know, but you know, that definitely, I think it had the feel of it, but I think it definitely standing on its own. And I just like the originality of it, you know what I'm saying? That's what I like the most. And then taking a risk, you know what I'm saying? Shout out MV Beats for taking a risk. I would know all about the risk game, and not just in beats, but just in music, period. I've taken a lot of risks. And then in life, period, I've taken a lot of risks. So, and one time a gangster told me, a real gangster too, not to pretend, a real guy, you know, told me, he said, you know, there's a difference between, because he was asking me to do something, and I said no. Yeah, that's just say a lot about me, but I said no, and I told him it was, I told him I couldn't take that particular risk, and he told me something that was very profound and sticks with me till today, and this was, you know, 13 years ago. So, I mean, obviously it still sticks with me because it makes a lot of sense. But what he said was, there's a difference in this world between intelligent risk and non-intelligent risk. Which is very true. So I want you guys to always keep that with you. It's very, very serious stuff there. So I do. So risk is really, really important, man. And so if you take any, as I said, once you guys, the new guys, once you guys get the hang of it, you'll know that when we take risk, we want to take risk, you know what I'm saying? But when you do things from the heart and you do them for, you know, good purposes, it's always going to turn out good. So anyway, I like that. I like the chords. Man, I heard like reggae in it. You know, and I thought it was going to be like a reggae trap thing, which it was. And then it had like these background sounds, then it get haunting. And it's kind of, it just, like I said, you just couldn't put your finger on it. That shit overall is a crazy production. A lot of thought going into that. I like the subtle 808 and the drum patterns and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm not going to lie to you though, MV, I promise I'm not going to lie to you. That kit will take that to a whole nother level, because I can hear, and then but you won't have to, it's no adjustments you will make, you know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about that. But I hear a little something there, because even if you lay your bass down level to where it's not too loud, it's still about the mixing and mastering, because it's not just about, by the way, you guys are talking about drums hitting hard and stuff like that. Trust me, it has nothing to do with turning it up, and it has nothing to do with, you know, the overall distortion. You know what I mean? You guys will be surprised. So here's what I will say, that my drums, I never ever maximized any of my 808s. Never really done that. I'm gonna do it over the master, but not in itself. I don't really boost those, you know. There's other ways to do that. And believe it or not, my 808s, I've never I don't bring up, usually it's a rarity, you know, maybe 1 or 2% of the time have I ever bring it up anywhere on the spectrum a part of the 808. I'm always taking from it, diminishing the bass, and then bringing it up in volume. But that's because I know the real science, okay, of mixing, and musically too. So I don't care what school you went to. I don't care if you wear glasses or not. That has nothing to do with mixing. You can learn how to mix all you want, but it's the same applies as production with just being a knob twister. You still have to know music. Until you know music, I don't care what you're doing on the computer that's music related, you're not going to dominate something by the computer. Something and something as huge as is music. That would never happen. Just think about what that person would be thinking is absurd. So anyway, I have no complaints. Like I said, it was a dope ass beat. In fact, one of my favorites because of that. And I'm definitely gonna have to go back and listen to it again. Diesel couldn't be with us tonight. He thinks he's gonna die if he came here tonight. He's like, man, you've been about to die lately. So he's like, I'm not coming anywhere near you. But I told him it wasn't contagious, but he didn't care. So anyway, shout out MV. So let's get into the next track. It's crazy too, man, because I thought it was gonna be like 40 dudes in here tonight. I'm shocked. I really am, because the only time I expected that. But this particular week, everybody been talking about how they gonna show up to Beat Night. And I'm looking at the number. I'm like, is that 8? I was like, there's no way. I know personally I got more beats than that since then. But anyway, let's see who we got next. I don't know if Jose ever showed up, but if you in here, let me know. I didn't know if I seen him or not, but I do know that I seen Brian Jones, right? So, bro, if you in here, Ralph, I don't know if Ralph hit the stream yet. I ain't seen him, but he sent some beats. So, let's see. All right, Brian here. We got somebody. Yeah, there we go. So let's get it. All right, so he got this one, Waka. Sounds interesting. I love listening to your beats. You already know. I'm just gonna push play. I love your beats, bro. Okay. Okay, bro. We'll get to him. Whatever. Yeah, you let me know which ones to play. I got you. Yeah. Ooh. This shit heavy right here. Really, really catchy melody he got right there. Storytelling melody. And it makes musical sense. It's phrased correctly. Somebody's been paying attention. I can hear it. Man, I hear that nigga that just got knocked out on stage on this one. That's shit heavy on the bass right here, shaking the whole. Good thing we have Beat Night on Saturday. Saturday night, yeah, they will be. This shit shaking the whole, and this is a huge building we in. Great melody, make me want to sing the melody. Anytime you want to sing a melody, you already know what that means. Oh. Y'all tell me who y'all hearing on this one. Nice. Shit got so much bite. Yeah. Nice. Like what you did with the instrumentation, man. I like that too. Nice. There you go. Put a little triplet gross beat effect. Sick. So that beat was super dope. Yeah, I love that one, man. I agree with you, D Coop. That shit was fire. I mean, here's what I was thinking. Like I said, what comes to mind is that, first of all, I'm listening to you guys' beats. I'm like, this was kind of like a dream come true for me, because what I'm hearing is what I always imagine, you know, because people would come to me and they would be like, yo, you know, you don't know, like today's all about the simple stuff and this and that. And Pete, see, let me tell you guys something. That's the defense mechanism for these sorry ass bums when they're using it in that context. When you're telling them their beats trash because it's too simple, and then they say, well, today's beats are simple, da 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 da. Okay. Now, SSM, I'm looking at that dead proof right before my ears every week, but especially like these last 2 weeks, I've been hearing like almost like you guys are starting to go into the perfection of it, of where I was saying simplicity in their knowledge of music. See what I'm saying? And these dudes try to level it down. Well, no, you know, stuff today you only need this sound, that sound, that. That is true. But look what you're doing with it. That's what I was saying, the complexity of it. So now what I'm saying is when I hear these beats, and look, MV just did a wonderful job at it too at the same time, where like not flooding it with a lot of sounds, but the sounds that you do have in there is profound because it's done by the numbers, it's done scientifically, like it's musically. It's really sad that we would have to say this. You would think this is the only way. Well, it is. And that's why, you know, when you're doing music and you have no idea what you're doing, it's not the same thing. You're not really playing by the rules. So anyway, the one melody, right, is very singable, and what he did with that instrumentation wise and switching out. See, then once you start thinking as a musician, you get going with different ideas. So look where he went. He went into a lot of switching out to this and this and that. It was a lot of intricacies in there that if you guys don't have the ear for or not looking out for, you may have not caught in that beat that had nothing to do with how many sounds he had or how many different melodies he had and all of that. It wasn't that, you know what I mean? But I heard a lot of things that I like to do sometimes in tracks will say little nuances like, oh, I wonder if they caught that or this, you know, little stuff. And, you know, I love this, the things that he did, the effects on the beat. And like I said, when you know music theory and you know composition and psychology of music, all these things, blah, 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 we learn at SSM, you can take your tracks to the next level with effects. You see what I'm saying? And with production, period. That's the point. And production, right, form, the form of your track, you know, the idea and concept of a hook or a bridge or a transition or this and this and that. When you actually understand what these words may actually mean because you know musically, you can do a whole lot better. And so that's what I'm hearing. And like I said, we're just getting started. So that was sick. And then the melody was in my head. As soon as it pretty much started, you know, bum ba dun dun, bum ba dun dun, like I could hear everything, the treatment of the melody, you know what I'm saying, right? He had a high point, I heard the variation, like I hear all of these things, you know what I mean? So that's what I want to hear. So when I hear that, right? So let's say, you know, Brian Jones is not he's not a student of SSM, right? And then, you know, I hear this beat while it had this many instruments or that many instruments, I would say to myself, I would hear these things. You see what I'm saying? And then say, damn, this dude, he knows what he's doing though. He knows how to treat the melody. He knew composition. You could tell he has some structure to it, and you can hear all these different things. So he's knowledgeable on what he's doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. So that's the point, man. It's called controlling your music. You need to know exactly what you're doing, when you're doing it, because you were the one who decided to do it. Should be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You should never be uncertain of what you're doing. And, you know, the more knowledge you have, the less possible that is to happen that you will not know what you're doing, basically. So that was sick. Now, let's see. First of all, does anybody have beats from last week that didn't get played? So that way we don't skip up. Y'all let me know and then I'll go back. Because I don't remember if I hit all of yours, Matt, last week before I go into your... But I think I did because we did hear these too. So maybe I did. But let's see. So I don't know if Joseph made it tonight. And okay, so let's see what else we got. Okay, MV. And then Hayden, he's not in the stream yet. I'm waiting on him though. When he said he's gonna be 30 minutes behind. So once he jump in here. Okay, there you go. So got our boy Joe in the house. So we're gonna hit him. And then we're gonna play Jose, you're not in here, but he sent his beat, so that was dope. So we're gonna play that in a little bit. But anyway, so we got my boy Joe right here. I like the title of this one, super, super, super sick. Trapsylvania, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I'm like, this sounds dope. So we talk about that too. You know, the name, it does matter, right? Because it just gets people interested before to make them really want to play a track. So anyway, let's get into that. Like that. I like the melody. That's very clean. This shit crazy right here. Nice. Yeah, I like this. It's like some. I like the piano melody. That's some like spooky. You did that, bro. That's nice. Yeah. Nice transition. Woo. Yeah, cinematic for sure. Yeah, Mike Myers. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say it. But yeah, I got that. It do. Good shit, D. Cook, nice. Yeah. Alright, so he didn't get lazy, right? So he gave us more melody right here, more accompaniment with the piano. Nice. Drums is fucking hitting so hard, it's crazy. For sure, Brian, we in here. Woo. Damn. Fucking drums is crazy, man. That shit's crazy. Yeah, I said two at the most. Yeah, I want you to sing two if that's what everybody doing. Man, think that's no secret. You just lit it on fire right there, man. That shit was crazy. You know, I'm gonna tell you what, too. When I heard the name of the track itself been superseded. So, and I told you I was excited about the name. But damn, when you do that, that's just crazy. That beat was super, super hard. That's why I try to list a lot of some things got a lot of stuff going on, and I start listing them, when the track is playing, because there's a lot of stuff I don't want to forget, your credits, and we could always go back and watch back. Plus, I'll try to repeat and interact a lot with you guys, because when you guys rewatching there's tons of guys that are just, I don't know what it is. Well, I know I'm not, the guys that don't live in the U.S., which we got a lot of those dudes, we're not tripping on, we understand that, you know what I'm saying? We got well over like 25 guys that's not from the U.S., so we understand them watching the streams later and stuff like that, but still, I feel like the guys in the U.S., there's no excuse. I mean, 3 hours from 7:30 to 8, that's not that bad. You could stay up till 11 and 12. I mean, if you got work and stuff like that, I understand that. But I mean, if not, man, come on, there's no excuse. But anyway, they can't see the comments on the playback, so I try to keep the interaction up and then keep my thoughts intact while they're happening, because it's a lot going on in Beat Night. But obviously, you know, I liked where he went with it. It sounded really spooky, man, real, but not in a derogatory way. And I'll, you know, explain this to a lot of people, and they just don't get it. And I'll tell you what that is. A lot of that is clarity in your music. When people don't understand when I say that something is dark and it's ugly, though, and it's muddy or it's masky, or, you know what I mean? It's masking the sound and all that. They think, oh, you just think you're like a god of music and you don't make dark. No, I make hard-hitting tracks, and I do dark tracks and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, when you do a darker track or spooky track and you don't do it by the numbers, you don't do it musically, then what would you have to do? You'd have to kind of tap into it, literally, right? You see what I'm saying? So, for instance, when I did, and we'll get to, you know, I don't know if you guys heard, but I did the actual like Michael Myers type thing, right? I didn't say to myself, ooh, let me get in contact with the ghost and the devils, and, you know, I didn't think none of that. I just said by the numbers, musically, what sounds scary, and then I kept it composition wise, and that keeps it it'll make it sound spooky and dark, but it won't be derogatory. We're not here trying to destroy people's lives with the music. We're not trying to have people pull out a Ouija board when they hear our beats. We just want them to feel it and bob, and then still hear a dark, dope sound without it kind of going too far. So anyway, that's the main thing I liked about it, is that it was dark and spooky, but yet it didn't make me feel, because, you know, those words, right? Dark, spooky, creepy, you know, it ain't like that. It was dope. I enjoyed the listening experience was crazy. And so that's proof in itself. So yeah, if you do the stuff by the numbers, you'll give people a better listening experience. Because think about it, musically overall, what do you want to do with your music? Would you rather have somebody walk away from your music feeling good, or walk away from your music depressed? Would you want somebody to go to your music when they're depressed so they can feed the depression, or to go to your music when they're depressed so they can get out of the depression? You see what I'm saying? So think about your purpose and what you want your music to do, how you want it to affect people, and what your musical purpose is. Keeping in mind that music is a higher revelation than man, and so you can play with it in that type of way if you want to. Anyway, so that was that. So that was important to say, because that's one of our missions, to do music, to be composers. So that was well done. So that's proof in the pudding there. You can do any style that you want, and it won't be derogatory, anything like that, because you're not doing it like that. You're a composer, doing it by the numbers. You're an artist. So that was, commend you for that 100%, Joseph. That was sick. And then other things that was going on in my mind is now getting into what he was doing in the composition itself. Man, the piano, like I said, I spoke on a lot of it as I was going through. Not being lazy, giving us a different piano accompaniment and executing the sounds. He had the high point, he had the variation at the very, very, very end. I teach that, so paying attention. I'm telling you, that stuff matters. You know what I'm saying? I can hear completing a melody. I don't care how sick your melody is. If you don't go through the motions or what you're supposed to do, or how to treat a melody or accompaniment or anything musically, it's not that profound as you think to a real music ear. So again, who would you rather impress? I'm telling you, I've been in the best of all of the worlds, not the both worlds, all of them. I'm telling you, it's way more impressive when somebody who knows music extremely well, at a high level, classically and all that, looks at your music and what you're doing and say, wow. Versus some dude that sits in a room and all he knows is like 808 Mafia Future, and he's like, yo, that's a banger. I'm telling you, it's way more profound when somebody knows what they're talking about and they're giving you the love. So anyway, another thing is, because before I could stop to think about all that was going on, because it was such a crazy beat, is he wouldn't give me a chance because the drums was hitting so hard. I'm not playing it. This shit was like, even, so here's the trippy part. When you dropped out the drums, the second verse, you know what I'm saying, doing variations, right? Making all his transitions. Look, this shit ain't no joke. We talk about variations and melody. You do variations with almost anything that has a form of structure to it. So he did variation to your verses. You know what I'm saying? His second, I heard it was a dropout. Anyway, it was just a kick. Oh yeah, he's hearing about this beat. He's like, dude, there's no way. Don't trip, bro. You're gonna get to hear it, man. If you in with us to the end, I'll play it at the end. I don't want to do it right now, but I'll get back to it at the very, very end. If not, you'll catch it on the replay. But I know what you mean, because he like, damn, what happened? You know what I'm saying? But no, it was that epic. You know what I'm saying? So we just doing what we do at SSM, Hayden, talking about it. I'm giving the feedback about it. The truest, deepest thoughts about it that needs to be comprehended. But yeah, the drums, the experience of the drums was absolutely amazing. the kick was hitting so hard that I thought that it was still like an 808. I had to really listen to it. Like that shit was just beefy. So yeah, shout out to you on that, man. Super banger. You did everything we love to hear at SSM, man. So appreciate you on sending that track in. And this is the guy, everybody. This is the guy that had disclaimers on his fucking beat last week. See this shit? This is why we don't do disclaimers, because we're all kings and masters at SSM, man. So, but anyway, Hayden, yeah, I seen you step in the building here. But OBI, you still in here, bruh? I thought I just seen you. So, yeah, you in here. So, we finna get into this track. See, where the last time I seen? Yeah, he in here. Okay, so here we go. Instrumentation. Holy shit. Man, you almost beat me up with the 808. I was like, damn, yo, that shit's crazy. Yeah. It reminded me of like DJ Mustard at first. I was like, it reminded me of that. I'm different. Yeah. Yeah, I like this shit. It's dope. It does. You're right. It's more hip. It reminds me more of hip hop. I'm feeling that. You're right about that, Lou. Dope right here. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't have bars, you can't get on this one. Yeah. This shit is dope. I can think of so many different fly boys I like to hear on this. 666. Wow, that shit was dope, OBI, no doubt about it. So first, man, let's welcome my boy OBI. He's one of our new students too, man. He just joined Monday, man. So let's give him a warm welcome. And I'm impressed all the way because when I'm listening to the track, first of all, I was hearing a whole lot of people. That's important, man, to make beats like that, because that beat, I only want to hear somebody who know how to rap. I don't want to hear nobody that hide behind dope-ass trap beats, and I don't want to hear anybody that hides behind, what's that shit called, auto-tune. I don't want to hear anybody that hides behind mumbling and lean. Like, that shit, I want to hear bars, like people who could really rap, you know what I'm saying? And I thought of a lot of different people when I was going on, too. I like that one. So that was dope, you know what I'm saying? So I really heard it from a rapper's perspective. Not a lot of people can pull that off, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like when I hear, we hear a lot of beats, you know, the music dominates, but leaving that lane, forcing the artist to have to come through, I like that, and that was sounding dope. And then the stuff you put together was some Flyboy shit. It sounded real fly and real cool. Unfortunately, well, they gotta have bars, like if it was Jay-Z, going back to that old flow. But yeah, you gotta have that cool flow. Jay-Z had it. Wayne, you know, maybe Dizzy Wright, a new guy. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but I thought he could, you know, maybe I might not even be saying his name right. I'm not talking about Run, whatever, not the dudes from the Run DMs, not that. It's some other guy. I think I'm saying his name right. But anyway, I hear like a lot of the new guys, you know what I'm saying, rap on it. Maybe Drake when he was first coming out, not today. Drake now, who we hear today. But anyway, so I was feeling that, and you only been on school since Monday and shit, so that's crazy. And he's one of our young bucks too, man. He's 16, so you're gonna be a monster. There's no doubt about it. But I'm really excited about that. So really can't wait, man. I know you're gonna keep getting better. Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, the guy signed. Well, yeah, him. I see. Yeah, him exactly. I want to hear people like that on this track. No doubt about it. Yeah, Dizzy Wright. Yeah, people like that fly, that know how to rap basically. That have a good hip hop, but still keep it fly. It's not like you know, back on the block and the diggity diggity. Not like that kind of hip hop. Like they just know how to rap still, and then they, you know, move it up to you know, keep it swaggerful or whatever you want to call it. But anyway, yeah. So shout out to you, man. Can't wait to, you know, hear your tracks. So I guess I'm gonna get on some. You know, I'm gonna figure out, because like I said, I keep hearing about all these people wanting to show up to Beat Night, and not everybody is. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, guys. You know what I'm saying? But because look, this is what I'm looking at. I think we got like five or new 6 people that are not normally in Beat Night, and look at the numbers we're at, which means some of our older cats saying they hiding out. Man, you don't even know, Matt, bro. We got dudes that's been in the school for months that they haven't even. Not only have they not sent one, they ain't tuned in either. So I'm gonna find out, man. Because like I said, it's mandatory if you can make it. You know what I mean? I understand. Like, say you got work or something like that, but come on, if you do music, and this is what you do, there's no way. I'm just looking at myself. You know what I'm saying? And my training, when I was training, if I had something like, there's no way I'm missing that unless I'm doing something. There's just no way. I'm gonna be lighting up an L, and I'm gonna be in Beat Night with y'all. Like, there's no way I'm gonna miss that. There's just no way. And not only that, I guarantee you, there's people who associated me who would have been right there, like, hey, bro, can I sit in your Beat Night? Like, for real, the people out here, they would have been like, man, I want to sit in that. So there's just no way. So we're gonna get to the bottom of that. But anyway, let's keep getting into it. Y'all remind me. Let's see, we got 54 in like half an hour to put the charger in, because I will forget. But so we're gonna play. While we at it, we're gonna just drop this right here. I know. So Ralph, man, what happened when you guys send a beat but don't show up? That's crazy. Let's do another one, since we just had one of our new guys. Let's do another one. So yeah, Lou Productions. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Lewis. So he up in here. He's actually came through to our other new brother from not too long ago, Krupski. So. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, that's been happening a lot lately. Like, people have been bringing in people, or people hear through them and they want to join the school and stuff like that. So that's dope. So, yeah, we welcome another brother. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to have a lot of that coming up, guys. I'm telling you, because the word's it's only going up. It doesn't go down. So, but I do want to get, you know, find out what's going on. So I'm going to talk to everybody and continue to talk just to find out what everybody's doing, and even the European guys, because if we have to have if we have to have a beat day, because you guys have to understand, like in London right now, you know what I'm saying, it's like 3 a.m, probably sleeping. So if we have to have a beat day, we can do that. You know, we'll find out. We'll do a beat day, because we have too many students overseas to not cater to them either. So yeah, well, I'm gonna look into that, and if we have to have a beat day, that's what we'll do. You know what I mean? So anyway, that'll probably be on a Sunday. You know, because I want during the daytime, I want to blast it out. Ain't nobody even remotely around on the Sunday either. So anyway, Lou Productions, he has his track called "It All Falls Down," and that's a dope title. And of course, it reminds me of one of my most favorite Kanye West productions and songs ever. And you know, a lot of people don't understand. Like, I just don't talk a lot about Kanye West because he's different now. He does something else. But shit that he used to do, wow. And so he did earn that name. He has definitely earned the name Good Music for his company, you know, no matter what he's doing today. But he did earn that name. He was doing nothing but that, I tell you that. Anyway, he had a track called All Falls Down, so it reminds me of that too. So anyway, but I'm thinking it's gonna be a little bit. I know it's gonna be different than with that style. I can already tell this means something else. Let's check it out. So shout out our new brother. Nice. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, that piano's sick. Don't worry about it, Rob. You already know, bro. I got your back, baby, 100%. Yeah, I like this. Real different, intricate sound. Very introspective. Which is what I love, the introspection. That's sick. That was dope. Man, I hear a lot of things. See, so the first thing I'm thinking about when I'm listening to that track is obviously was the fact that you just got into school and you haven't even taken any courses yet or one lesson, which means yes, next week I can't wait to hear it, bro. That's gonna be masterful. But yeah, like real introspective, real introspective, which is something I'm into. That's important. Obviously, that's why I love the piano so much, and that's like my favorite thing to do is play the piano. I don't give a care. That's never gonna change. That's like my number one thing that I like to do. I like to play piano. It's the most personal musical setting you could ever be in. Period. How could you? There's only another musical setting that even comes close to that, and it's not close, but comes the closest to it, and that's just composition itself. When you do it by yourself, not these dudes producing. It taking 3 dudes to make one melody that was a sample. I'm sorry, man. It just sounds funny. But anyway, so yeah, man. Lou Productions, man. That's amazing, man. So you know the fact that you have a crazy sound like that before you even taking any coursework or anything like that is wild. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to yeah, man. We're happy to have you, man. You're gonna definitely do some crazy stuff just like everybody here. So you know we're definitely looking forward to that. So yeah, Rob, don't even trip, man. I remember I know you going through some time. Like I said, prayers out to our brother Rob. He has a family member in the hospital, man. We support our brothers, at SSM and any and everything that they're going through, you know what I'm saying? Because music is a higher revelation than man. So we rely on the music we lean on the music, you know what I'm saying, above ourselves, because the music can be trusted when we cannot. So, definitely appreciate you, man. So, but yeah, the beat was sick, man. That should have me put me in a different place. Just everybody know this is our fourth beat night. That's what always happens. Got all these different beats, put you in different time zones, different feelings and stuff like that. It gets crazy, you know what I mean? So can't wait till we hear next week and stuff, man, and in the weeks to come too with all your training, man. I mean, you there's plenty of stuff for you to learn and add to your game. Oh. Camera, see, yeah, that's not the proper way to have it, but we're gonna keep it flowing. Hold on one second, let me get that. And okay, yeah, appreciate the prayers, Hayden, man, no doubt about it. You're always welcome too, Rob, bro, straight up, man. So anyway, next time I ain't rushing for y'all, man, because that's what happened. I'm like, oh, let me want to start at 8 on the dot. Look what happened. The camera upright. I'm gonna make sure I take care of that next time. So anyway, whew, man, I got a lot of stuff I want to talk to you guys about, but we're gonna see who falls asleep first. So, all right, so Hayden came too, so we didn't even hear. I'm gonna go here's your week 4 beat night. Let me put this one in right here. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Angry man. I like that. Yeah. I love that whistle, whatever that is. That shit's sick. I like that. It's real catchy. Yeah, this shit is hard right here. Oh my God. That 808 got so much attitude. Nice. There you go. He was playing with y'all, man. He was playing with y'all. Yeah. Right here, banger. Nice. Classic shit right here. SSM for life. That's how you do it. Yeah, SSM. dope. I just played a little bit of it. That shit's crazy. So, man, I like what he did. Definitely dope. It's in that. I know you like 808 Mafia. I could hear it in you know. I hear it in that. I like that. Super banger. I like, of course, I like that whistle little thing that you brought in there. I mean, that was crazy. And then, so yeah, he had the underlying main accompaniment, and then, you know what I'm saying, he had that right there, more in the left hand middle register, and then he had the what do you call it, the flute melody coming in, and then he brought in a whole different texture, accompaniment, all of that, and that's composition skill. That's all of that stuff comes in handy, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's crazy, you know what I mean? So I was like feeling that, and then of course, the drums are like crazy. Hey, guess what, guys? I hate to say it again, but maybe y'all can say it for him. I'm telling you, the dudes with the SP Anonymous drum kit, it's gonna show out. It has more attitude, more kick, more power, more presence. Not than you though. It ain't you. It's whoever made the kit. It's me versus someone else, not you. But I'm telling you, the way I integrate musical knowledge with music. Doesn't that sound dumb? Why do I even have to say that? But I'm telling you, when I'm making these kits and I'm making my sounds, I'm thinking musically, not production wise. You know what I'm saying? So, that's crazy. So now he say, oh yeah, I had to play that because it was so dope. I wanted to jam out and rock with him a little bit. But no, I knew that I have perfect relative pitch, so I know what key it's in usually before I even touch piano. So I heard it, I was like, okay, it's D minor, and that's one of my favorite keys, so I'm not gonna miss D minor. But yeah, once you deal with this stuff enough by the numbers, you'll hear it's only so many options. But done, you know what I'm saying? So first thing you do is you listen for tonic. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear tonic, dun, la da da, bum, bum, you know what I'm saying? So wait, you guys said it's buffering. What's going on? Is it an issue with the thing? Cause I'm not sure what y'all hear. Hopefully not. But yeah. So, but yeah, Hayden say yeah, D minor. Yeah, I hear it, D minor, and like I said, you hear it. You locate tonic, and so the first thing I hear, obviously, is tonic, and then I can hear the spacing from the rest of the melody from tonic, and that's how I knew that it was going to be a minor third above that. And then you can hear the scale. Tell you all that stuff comes and you can hear him run up to the scale from the minor third, which is really, really sick idea. Really to the fifth, to the third. That way it can have like a chord change to it. So like I said, and this is where I go over in a lot of the stuff. I told you, it doesn't. When you got composition skill, there's so many different ways you can do a 1/6. You see what I'm saying? And you won't even know. That's the whole point. Now, that's what a great composer will do. He'll mask his music and his ideas and his thoughts of complexity of his science of music, period. You know what I mean? And that's, it's like, how it is. So here's one thing I can do, but YouTube will tell you when it has poor connection. It doesn't. Everybody else says it's good, but what I will go on to, let me try this. Let me put it onto Wi-Fi. All right. So let me know. All right, so you guys let me know what the difference is. I put it onto Wi-Fi. So, Lou Productions, let me know how does it sound for you now. So now I'm saying, I'm just suggesting that the kitten is good. So I'm just gonna wait for you guys to can knock them up. What my phone says is that, you said it's worse? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so let me see. Now, it might just be reacting to it. I'm gonna give it a little second, but so technically it's supposed to be better, but let me see. It still says poor connection, so I mean, I don't know. It could be, but it went from very poor to poor, and it could be going back into whatever. But anyway, that's the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi, guys, is like literally like the fastest Wi-Fi you can get in the world. It's the extreme business. It's the Wi-Fi that goes into this whole building, right? So, and there's a computer place down below. Anyway, so I don't know what sounds better. If I should just take it off Wi-Fi, let me put it back to my phone and see. All right, there we go. So now it's on my phone. So this time I'm gonna keep it for now, because when it's on the phone, YouTube says it's a great connection, which makes sense because it's direct. So anyway, yeah. So like we was talking about the Beat. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. 4G. That's why I've never used Wi-Fi. That was the first time I just tried it, because you was saying I wasn't sure. Maybe it was your browser or something. Because I usually keep it on 4G because it makes more sense to just use my straight internet connection from the phone versus the business Wi-Fi, whether it's supposed to be faster or not. But anyway, yeah, we was just talking about the Beat, Hayden, man. The Beat was sick. That was crazy, man. And you know, I appreciate you, bro. He also just did his interview last night too. So there's still a few guys left, not that many, but I'm getting more and more excited. But we actually getting them done now, and still some guys left, but still getting them done. So I appreciate that. NV, welcome back to the stream, bro. We was just sitting here trying to figure out what was better, Wi-Fi or whatever, 4G. But seems like the 4G is far better, and YouTube agrees with us. So anyway, let's get back into it, man. So Hayden, look, man, y'all OGs got to step it up, man. These young bucks is getting on y'all head. Hayden just graduated high school. He said well, actually, I don't know, man. You're a man now, bro. You don't. I don't know if he'll give you that name anymore, bro. You no longer, and I believe this is his first time participating. So nice. Okay, I like the anticipation. Inspirational beat. I like the fucking rhythm of the drums. It's crazy. Very bouncy. calm me down all the way. I tell you what, Jose. If I was gonna go rob a bank, that shit would make me go home to my family. Like, what was I thinking? Cause I was, you can't be mad at that, man. Sound like you live in a mansion, man. Living the life. It's like, shit, ain't got a reason in the world. And that's what it should sound like, man. I mean, for real though, to give somebody the vibes of happiness and pleasure without derogatory and, you know, all of that type of thing. I mean, I'm feeling that, man, anytime. You know what I'm saying? So I like the dreamy vibe to it too, and the sounds of it. It remind me a lot of my, like, honestly, maybe that's what it did. It brought me to my childhood a little bit. And that's when I really go into this happy place. And, you know, that's when you really don't forget who you really, 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 truly are before you've changed into, you know, what you become. So the track's probably a lot deeper than many people think. So I'm definitely, you know, feeling that, man. And, yes, like I said, Jose's our youngest student in the school. He's 14, so that was, you know, fire in itself, man. So he's definitely going to be a monster. My goodness, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show Mike Will was really something, you know what I mean, when you get in the game. So, but yeah, the drums was sick, man. I like the feel of the drums. And yeah, you on the right track, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I see you said you still working on it. Of course, we always still working on it. We're still working on it. And to me, like I said, it sounded great. What you guys think? So I see it hating on what you were saying, but Lou Production says currently floating past Jupiter with this beat. Exactly, yo. It's on a whole different level, man. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely feeling that. And I'm working on my health, man, for, you know, for myself and my family. And you guys, I promise. Look at that. Maestro trying to eat a little better. Look organic. And a little white corn. No, you know, I'm trying. Like I'm trying to live here. Anyway. So yeah. Keep sending in beats, Jose. Keep sending them in because... Oh, wait. I didn't even peep this. I was in such a rush to play it. You call it Paradise. So it went... If I would have... If I would have read that first, I would have knew right along while it sounded like that. Damn, that shit sounds that. Now I get it. You on the island with all kind of foreign women and with straws as they skirts, and I get it now. I see colorful drinks with fruits and deserted islands and Royal King, and that's probably what you'll be, bro. If you keep it up, man. That was sick. I get it to beat a whole lot more now, though. Yeah, Paradise. And that's where we at SSM, man. No doubt about it. So, I guess our brother couldn't be here tonight, man. I think Jose is out in Texas. So, Texas is 11:30. It ain't that late. He's probably out doing something. But anyway, while we at it, might as well knock it out. We have Ralph couldn't be here. I have no idea why. He just hit me up like 10 minutes before Beat Night started. Like, what's popping? But I guess, I don't know. But anyway, he sent in the beat and got ghost. So here goes. Maybe people get the wrong idea about Beat Night. All right, that's it. I'm going to do a Beat Night video that talks about it and put it into the class system. Like everybody gets the video. So that way people will see. Maybe they thinking like Beat Nights where Beat Night is where we all laugh at each other and tell you your beat's garbage and to go back to the drawing board, buddy. It's not what happens. You guys gotta come to Beat Night. Gotta come to Beat Night. You're tripping. But look, then again, it's also a step forward. Just for the guys who haven't sent nothing, at least they sent something in. So that actually does mean there's some progression. So, shout out our boy Ralphie anyway. He's a smart cat. He got into the school and he was another one of our full tuition students. He knew right away, like, I think I'll be here for a while. So, he calls this one Some Whole Other. So y'all know what that means. This is some whole other shit. That's what he wanted to play. That's what it means. So let's check it out. I'm really looking forward to hear it. That's crazy. That is definitely some whole other shit. Crazy ass piano melody, man. 808 crazy. All that shit was crazy. It was definitely dope. Caught me off guard in so many different spots too, man. So I was definitely feeling that. Yeah, man, definitely gotta make sure you watch Beat Night then so you can get your feedback to the track. But here's your comments from your brothers. But yeah, Hayden said the piano goes hard. Louis Production said he liked the suicide type distortion, but it has its own sound. OBI Beats love the piano. Yeah, I agree with all of them, man. It had all of that stuff, and you can't never go wrong with somebody doing their own thing. You see what I'm saying? As long as, like I said, it's they confident in it and they're doing it, doing it out of love, and you can hear that. And what I would say too is the only thing, which I think I tell Krupski this too, especially his first Beat Night, is stop the bleed. Always stop the bleeding. What that means, you know what I'm saying, is that if the high, it has nothing to do with the music. It's not a musical compositional type of thing. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the human ear, frequencies and things of that nature, and piercing the ears and all that kind of stuff. That's what it has to do. It has nothing to do with the composition. So when you have high ear piercing sounds, like you have those tings and bells, those high ones, you want to cut off, do a cutoff point, stop the bleeding, the high. This one actually wasn't bleeding. This one was more piercing. So yeah, you want to make sure that it's cut off. It's not doing that. And when you do have high pitch, sounds like that, turn it down. Turn it down. I would know this. So what is the psychology behind that? What is the theory behind that? What is the science behind that? I think I explained this in last week's Beat Night, which is that this, guys, it's like the piano, okay? You guys notice, I think I did talk about this last week's stream. It's like the operatic singer, when you sing the high notes, it really tingles your ears. That's because the frequency is higher. The higher the frequency, the more sensitive your ears will be to that particular pitch, and the more piercing it will be. So that means the higher you go, naturally it pierces the human ears. So the higher it goes, naturally you'll want to turn it down, not up. It don't need to be up because it's gonna be heard regardless. If you guys ever made trap beat and used the triangle and trap bell, and so notice how, if you know what you're doing, if you have an ear, when you use a triangle on a trap beat, it should be the lowest thing on your mixer. I don't care what the hell you're using. So that should tell you, prove my point of what I'm saying right now. And it will be heard. So it has nothing to do about whether you like it or you want to make it heard. It has nothing to do with what you think. It's all about by the numbers. And scientifically, it's already a super high frequency. So it's going to be heard regardless. So you can turn it down a little bit and then cut it off so it doesn't bleed. But other than that, track was amazing. And the reason why we talk about this stuff, because that's my job. I want to make sure you know that it will ruin. You never want to ruin the listening experience of your listener, especially when it's a technical thing or a mixing type thing. You don't want that to be the case. So these are little small things we can take care of with a little conception. So anyway, let's see here. So I think that was the only guys who sent in beats that couldn't be here tonight. So we got a few more guys too with their second beats. So MV got another one right here. This is crazy. He said, "Bee-boo, remind me of peekaboo." and do you guys think that? Well, I don't want to. I'm gonna get into that, but I was like, you guys don't think I just be talking that shit? It's the reason why peekaboo in numbers is lower than what's this dude's name? Lil Yachty is lower than his peers. Now, was Maestro? He said, "Don't know how that name came out." Now I know it ain't that, but but I wasn't just talking shit. Oh, peekaboo. Nah, look at the numbers. I'm telling you guys, man, I'm probably a lot smarter than y'all think. Because you know what? I don't judge personally. I really do everything by the numbers. I don't just do my music by the numbers. I mean, hello, I was doing psychology well before music. That's what I was going to to have my career in. I'm great at that. You know what I'm saying? I have a degree in that. That's what I was gonna do. But music just took over, and I'm telling you, when I was speaking on that, I wasn't hating. I'm telling you, and my proof's in the pudding. Look at the numbers. I was just telling you, scientifically, by the numbers, what I heard, that Peekaboo was just not it. And now, when you look at his 20 million views in a few months, and versus, say, like EXO Tour Life or something that other people feeling, and EXO Tour Life is not all of that, but it's better than Peekaboo. You know what I'm saying? So, and it shows in the numbers, is all I'm saying. Anyway, let's get to this. I can't wait to hear it. We digressed. All right, B-Boo, your high ass. Stay off of the meds, buddy. All right, there we go. We've all been there. Nice. Oh, I like this. It's got like a video game harpsichord, like Zelda kind of. See, this is how you bleed. Like sometimes bleeding is supposed to happen, but it's the instrument bleeding. It's not a mixing problem, and it's supposed to. So it's a texture. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Real smooth. Real smooth. Yeah, it's like, yeah, spooky piano, but the background is crazy. It's a lot of little background subtleties to the sounds. That sounds dope. Effects and things like that that you can hear. He has the storytelling element in there. Yeah, that was crazy, man. It's very, very. I like the how calm it was too. That it wasn't. That was just different. You know what I mean? So yeah, it had the clarity was there, all the chords and stuff like that. All the blending was there. You know what I mean? And if you want to. It's up to you. If you want to bring in that, you do such a good job of like blending all of your instruments together with your instrumentation and all that kind of stuff, that you have room to overwhelm if you'd like. It's totally up to you. You know, you're the composer. So if you want to, you can. Like every now and then you could have even brought in another melody, you know, just because you do such a great, like I said, a great job of blending everything in. it creates more room to add even more. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, if he had different sounds in there, right, 5 different sounds, but they didn't necessarily weren't blending together, that means you can hear them, then what more room would there be? But because he does, like I said, a good job of blending the sounds together, it opens up more room for another texture or something like that. So that's something that that you can do. No. Well, I mean, mixing is part of it, but mixing is the last thing you do. But blending, as in composition-wise, texture-wise, instrumentation-wise, he's blending his sounds together. Because even if you mix something, you know, so much so well, it can only put it in the same frequency range, but the blending truly happens through instrumentation. So his blending of his instruments really mesh very well together. So yeah, the better you do that, the more room you have to add more melody and you know, things like that. So he does a great job at that. And of course, I've been hearing these, you know, beats for this is the 4th beat night. So we've been hearing it for a while. So we really starting to get the hang of that, what he does well and stuff like that. So and then, but like I said, it's up to you whether or not you want to do that. And then again, another thing that flies through my mind when we're doing this beat night stuff is, hey, what the fuck? We're only in the 2nd month, so I mean, it's like everybody's already ahead of themselves anyway. So what does it really matter? You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. So, and so what I'm realizing that we're gonna do, and that's why I'm telling you, I've been doing education for a long time. And I had to do it inside of the system, which was great for me because, you know, you get to see how it's supposedly properly done. So I got a chance to be the student in multiple great schools programs and be the teacher in great schools and great put together programs. And the greatest invention I could think of in public education, and in this case it's private, is this spontaneity. Because once you say that something is set and it's a done deal, what does that mean? It's a done deal. The fact that as we go on here in Beat Night 4, I'm starting to hear, okay, now we need to do a leveling lesson. Because I'm hearing that in certain tracks. So that way, not a mixing, just let's start talking about, you know, volume leveling and things like that. So I'm going to start showing you guys, you know, very, very beginning lessons in that, which is going to enable you to fake it till you make it type, basically. Because volume leveling is really, really important. Just by volume leveling alone, it'll take you to another level. Look, volume leveling and then also what else? Cutoffs alone will take care of any and everything, and your beats will sound better than more than half the guys are supposed to be pros. Just those alone. And then, like I said, also keep in mind that the so-called professionals, the so-called guys that a lot of people are looking up to, why? They don't even mix those beats. So while you're hearing a peculiar sound in a Metro Boomin type beat, or a Zaytoven beat, or in a Southside beat, or a TM88 beat, or any of those guys, keep in mind it's not really their sound. They don't mix the sound. So the clarity of their music cannot be attributed to them. So who are we really listening to? Always remember, you're listening to a culmination of different things when you hear these tracks on the radio. Trust me. I mean, some tracks, especially a Drake track, I'm going to have to say because we know that for a fact, especially a Drake track, may have had 50 different guys involved with the finishing product you're hearing. And I'm not talking about just writing. I mean the whole process from beginning to end, mixing, mastering, leveling, everything. 50 different guys you might be listening to on something like Hotline Bling. Keep that in mind. Did anyone, look, let me wait real quick, because D-Scoop, you said, what? We got so many students that I get mixed up. I thought you was in California, but now I realize I must be thinking about somebody else. But where you at anyway, D-Coop? Where you at? Because I forgot. I thought you was in Cali. Oh, okay, you in VA. So is Matt. But so let's see, 10. So you won. Yeah. We only got. This is what we have left. There's that we have 2 beats left, and then I do the closing stuff. I play a couple of tracks or something like that, whatever. But yeah, we're right on schedule. So we usually go about 2.5, no more than 3. 3 hours is like our limit. So we good. No. I'm good. Remember, I'm in Cali, so it's like 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. So if you guys ever want to stay on and send an extra beat or whatever, I'm good. I just woke up. It's the other guys on the East Coast that, I'll be worried about. And the guys that are outside of the U.S. who obviously they don't even be in the stream. So, at the end, I'm here. Like I said, it's 10 o'clock. Just found out my wife's asleep in the office, so I'm going to be bored anyway after. So yeah, I got all night. You know what I mean? So anyway, but yeah, we still be having dudes on the East Coast, though, and they be, they be doing it. Yeah. Just, like I said, just, it don't matter when you sit. Just send, you can always send the beats. We have time, we get to them and all that kind of stuff. So, anytime you make a beat, send it to the school email. You know what I'm saying? And when we get into the stream, let me know which one you want us to play for you or whatnot. Even though I do like the option of sending two at a time, side by side, and picking the one first that has the more intricate name and then taking it from there, because that's part of the psychology of music. But anyway, so yeah, let's go into Brian Jones' track here called Sunday. You're correct. In Australia, it's definitely Sunday. So let's get it. And then we got some neighbors here. So, you said you named yours week 1 and week 2. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, shit. Why was yours already open? I have no idea. That means I was trying to. No, I see you. I'm under yours right now. But the reason why I didn't get, because it was already open, which means I was probably getting a little. I didn't listen to it. I probably just want to see if it was MP3 or not. But I have never listened to anybody's. Just so if y'all wonder, I've never listened to anybody's beat. That would take away from the fun of it, basically. So I've never listened to anybody's beat until I open it on Beat Night, or I haven't heard it, period. You know what I'm saying? So, cool, because I was looking, I'm like, sitting there the whole time, like, man, why he didn't? Yeah, sometimes you guys speak, because look, there's still beats from last week in here that I haven't, so you just speak up and let me, because my mind's all over the place in Beat Night sometimes. So yeah, I see it now. I was wondering too, I was just thinking like, damn, that's dope, he's here. During a live stream, and he didn't even send nothing in. That's dope. And I'm like, okay, I got you. Let me get let's get this Sunday in, and we're gonna go to that. So yeah, my fault on that. But that just means because I clicked it probably right when you sent it on accident or something. So here we go. So we got Brian Jones Sunday, and then we going to our boy D Coop. So who's the dude from Cali that just came in? That's crazy. Likes it already. Very smooth. Remind me of Drake already. But I don't know where it's gonna go, but that shit sounds smooth. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I think I nailed it. Yeah. Yeah, got an R&B feel to it. And it's always open too. It's always open. Yeah. Nice. What the fuck you texting me for? sure, Rob. No doubt about it. Hey. I like the melody too. That's nice. Very good storytelling melody. I keep thinking, but yeah, this shit is dope right here. Yeah, good shit, Brian, bro. This shit fire, my man. Yeah. You always coming with something different too. Oh no, I never like it. Yeah, I don't. I agree with you, MVBs. I don't ever like none of this shit, y'all. No, I don't like it. No way. Yeah. Always loving it. Yeah. I like that melody. Beautiful, nice. You know what I like to hear from you, Brian? I like to hear. I think you better than you know with temperament and textures and how you take care of your melodies. That being said, I'd like to hear you let's see here. Because not so much emphasize it. Emphasize it more in the clarity of your track, meaning that's more clearly what you want it to be a focus. Like I know that's part of your style too, to be subtle. But I guess I'm saying, like, for instance, that flute melody is so good, I don't think I want to try that hard to hear it. Like, it's too beautiful. Like, I'm liking. See, let me tell you guys something. There's so many different ways a melody can sound good, and obviously, there's too many. We got so many lessons to learn. That's why we got to be in here for 24 months with an optional 12 months for the mastery level of super. And there's a reason for that, because I'm telling you guys, there's so much more. And then when that 24 months of training, if you go on to the super level, the 36 months of training, then the rest of the training is you're on your own as a master, and then you still training, but you're just literally at that point you're studying on your own. All of you guys at one point will only be studying on your own and then training other people. Remember that. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So yeah, so we got so much to cover, so many different things. That's why we just wake up and we do this every day, we do this every week, we do this every month, because it ain't going nowhere, and neither are you, and it ain't gonna speed up either. You really got to put the time in. I've been there, so, and I did. It's like a good prison. It's like, imagine a mob boss going to prison. Y'all seen that, them Goodfellas movies? Them dudes be in there with grilling onions back there and all that. Like, that's what it's like, when you really studying music. It's like you're not really in jail. You know what I'm saying? You're not really there. This is actually most people would rather be here than on the outside, pretty much is what I'm saying. So yeah, it's you do have to put the time in, but at the same time, it's crazy, man, and the fruits that come from it is just something else. So anyway, so yeah, everything was dope about it. I heard one on your third chord. Go back and check that. On your third chord. And then once I listened to the track, I think you had a chord playing, and then you might have had something else blending with the chord to play at the same time. That all worked out, but on the very third chord, it was some type of it was a wrong note in the chord. Now remember what a wrong note or in factual, it was either a wrong note or out of the key. But either way it goes, I could hear right away. This is what I do. So what happens is there's only so many chords, right? And even the most intricate chords or whatever they are, they have a distortion to them and dissonance. But even then, I heard all of those. So this particular note, and then in commercial music, you don't want to it's rare. We'll get into that as I said, we get more advanced, but there's like a flat nines and things like that, but that's more like an R&B and real R&B, like a soulful R&B. We'll get to that, but that's not what I heard. I just think it was a wrong note into the chord and caused the note to, you can hear it too. Watch when you go back and listen to the track, you'll hear a super spike to it. That means what that is, when you hear a spike like that, it's minor second, which is the most dissonant interval in music. And then it clashed with another one of your chord tones, and that can be heard by somebody who has the ear for that. So when you go back into your composition, see if you can figure out what that was or what note that was. And usually it's it could be a plethora of things. One of the things it could be that it could be one of the chords that you were using could have been set chords. Like you guys know when you use a VST, it's already playing a chord. And then usually when that's happening, it's always playing a major this or a minor that. And then when the chords change, it didn't. And could be that. Or it just could be a wrong note. But yeah, just go back and check that out. But other than that, I mean, it's shit's masterful, masterpiece, as always. You always come in with that different stuff, man. I really love your stuff, man. It's like, it's just different. I like originality. That's what I like. I like people that have a message in music, a purpose in music. Otherwise, we don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? If your message in music is regurgitated, I don't give a shit about you. I really don't. I don't care about your message. I don't want to hear it. I don't want nothing to do with you, honestly. So, you know, at SSM, what we care about is originality and having our own musical message. And that's why I'm teaching you guys that you can't have your own message if you don't know it by the numbers. Because when you know it by the numbers, you can now kind of figure out, what would I do now that I know that this is the system and how it works? How would I handle it? And then you can handle your business. When you're not doing it by the numbers, I'm telling you, it's not going to work out. So, and that's how you can kind of control it and have your own sound. So with Brian, he always has, like, remember last week he had the reggae joint, you know, and I ended up playing that in the live stream the next day because I just liked it so much, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Matt was in the stream at that particular point in time. That's when I roasted, who was that guy roasted, Matt? I mean, you think I didn't want to roast him on purpose, but he tried, wasn't he going hard? He was the first dude in one of the streams who was like, play my beats now. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And I already knew who the dude was. He asked me to collab from a long time ago. And I heard the same thing a year ago when he sent in the beat, like, and he's still been asking me, when is the beat gonna come out? Anyway, yeah, his stuff just sounded like some shit that we hear every day. So what I'm saying is not, that's proof in the pudding. I really mean what I say. Like, don't bring me no, yeah, check out the live stream. I'm gonna send links out to everybody and stuff like that. But yeah, I played it in the net, like the SSM live stream, and I Ask Me Anything live stream. Because this other cat was like hounding, talking about play my stuff and I'm this and I'm that, and then I had to play his fucking beat, and all I heard was purchase your tracks today. And I'm like, man, this shit's trash already. As soon as I hear that, I trash. As soon as I hear tags, I'm like, it's just garbage. Music and tags. Did you hear Chopin putting his music? By the way, Chopin's music is free today, along with Beethoven and Mozart and a lot of the other real geniuses. And you don't hear no Mozart composed this music on. There's no way to do it. And you think he cares? Now his music's free. Your music one day is gonna all be free. In fact, it is already free. Just like anybody can go get a Drake song for the most part. Yeah, you got your Jay-Z's of the world and your titles and stuff, but I hear people still get those tracks, and so. But I mean, y'all get the point. So anyway, let's play. We got a couple more beats here. So we got who sent in their beat? OBI got your second track in here, so let's hit it. Bach on the beat. Y'all cracking me up. Yeah. Hey, I like your beats, bro. You got like an old school feel to your beat. This remind me of fucking DMX a little bit. And that's one of my favorite rappers of all time. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, a little bit of 50 and DMX. 50 and DMX collab right here. That shit would be fire. Yeah. Fucking 50. Did you niggas getting money? Did you fucking do with me? Let's go get my rapper. Yeah, I can hear the little 50 on here. I don't know, I used to have that shit down. This shit hard as motherfucker right here. Yeah, this shit hard. Yeah. Yeah, this shit do make you want to say, if you gon' play with my paper, you gon' meet my brother. That shit's sick. Yeah. Hell yeah, I like this shit. Bro, I might have to send this to 50, bro. For real. Just think about it. Every 50 line work over this beat. Watch. Take it to the candy shop. So good to tell you what you got. Like anything of his will go right over this shit. 50 don't back down. This shit hard. I guarantee you, he heard this right now. He take it. This shit is hard as a motherfucker. Woo. Yeah, we gonna get this to him. Trust, it's easier than you think. But listen to this fucking beat. Diesel just walked in. This shit sound like some fucking 50 Cent. This shit's crazy. Yeah, that shit is super hard. Oh shit. Gotta connect. Showed up. He ain't gonna die after all. I told him you was scared of me and shit. Hey, that motherfucker was too fire right there, though. Damn! You set that motherfucker on fire right there, OBI. That's why you shouldn't be afraid to send your beats in, cause look, that shit was fire. That shit was fire right there. Putting in the charger right now. No doubt, IBI, thank you, bro. That shit was gas. You don't understand, like, I don't like a lot of this new shit, but, you know, so you just hit home with me, like, you know what I'm saying? That was the last time one of the last times I could really listen to rap was 50 Cent and G-Unit and all that. And then it got kind of, yeah, kind of went downhill from there, basically. So that shit hits home for me because that was some of the last times I actually was able to enjoy hip hop, where I could rap every word with the rapper and all. That's over for me now. You know what I'm saying? I'd have to listen to, you know, tracks from that time. So yeah, man, just to hear that, I was like, man, that's why I had to, you know, made me start rapping like 50. Cause I'm like, man, that shit make you wanna poke your finger in your jaw and start rapping. Like, shit, this shit's sick. So, man. But yeah, I was liking the whole feel of it. It speaks for itself. It's really, don't need to say much. It had everything, all the elements we know of, the West Coast feel. And where you at, OBI, anyway? At you in, and we got too many people. So where you at, in Texas, bro? I'll be forgetting where everybody at, but, New York. Oh, well, there you go. Motherfucking New York's new. Yeah, I got you, bro. That shit was sick, man. So, feeling that, man. Texas, boy. Now we got a lot of cats in Texas. That was the last group of rappers that picked up a book and accumulated a large vocabulary and were able to write metaphor. Exactly, Rob. No doubt about it. Sad, but true. So, anyway, let me hit my boy Lou Production's second track right quick. You missed a lot of fire already. Yeah. Shit, it's crazy. Okay, we got a new guy, man. type shit. Yeah. Yeah, that shit's dope as fuck. Always welcome, bro. And I'm gonna tell you what, that's the kind of shit you like to make. Telling you, watch what it sounds like. Give it next week, and then the week after that. 'Cause I'm telling you, everything you're doing there's a science to that. And when you start just incorporating that to what you're already doing, just watch. It's gonna be, it's crazy. Because all that, when you effectively look at all that stuff by the numbers, and then just start doing it by the numbers, and you can do it all mathematically. You just watch. 'Cause I can hear it already. I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So. Let me play my boy D Koopy, like I said, cause he we'd have been playing the second one already. I feel bad, cause I'm like, damn, I had already clicked his stuff, so I didn't see it. Hey, which one did we play first though? Was that week 1? And then we're going to 2? Let me see, I'll use the ear test. There we go. Niggas crazy. Oh yeah, you better get him, MV, because I was getting ready to stop the track, get on his ass, which I will after the track. I'll talk about it. He just extended your life, D Cool. If y'all ever want Maestro to stop getting dizzy, y'all gotta stop making this fire. I'm just over here bobbing my head. I'm not supposed to be. Fuck. Yeah, I probably just extended the extra 2 days of dizziness. It's hard not to bob your head though when you listening to like bangers. Like I don't see how that's possible. And you put me in a brace. I like those subtle melodies too, right there. Yeah, that shit's hard. I would have liked to hear a little bit more of them come out, because once it calmed down, that was the beauty of the track. The fact that you have the background. Here, watch. Let me show you something. Let's go back. Well, if it depends on if it's gonna do it or not. Come on, people. They ain't want to do it. Whatever. But, okay, when I hear all that subtle, that shit was beautiful. Remember that beauty always wins, no matter what you think. Now, it also depends on what you're trying to do, too. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get... It depends on, too, because remember we talk about that musical purpose and all that kind of stuff. But, like, I'm going to give you guys a good example. It ain't a motherfucker in this stream that don't know Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On. I guarantee you that. Now, it's all soft. It was mushy when it came out. I'm like, I don't want to watch it. I never watched it and none of that. And when I did try to watch it, I was like, I don't like this movie. I don't want to watch this shit. But the music, though, that song made, I mean, probably 50 million. And then we talk about the tours and the performance. I don't know. They want to hide the truth. Who knows? The thing could have made up to 100 million, one song. Seriously. Could have took care of your family and their kids 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 and their kids. You see what I'm saying? So, point I'm making to you, though, is the beauty. The song was beautiful. That was the point I was making. So, yeah, it was a great composer, too, MV Beats. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ready to admit yet. I don't know y'all that good yet. I ain't ready to admit I cried yet. Even though I just basically admitted that. But anyway, no, seriously though, like beauty in the music. So anyway, point I was making to get into was that when at the end, let me see. Watch, listen, y'all. Listen to this, how pretty this is. Listen to his outro. I'm turning it up too, so it's really not that high. But look how pretty that is. Like pretty, you know what I'm saying? So, now watch this. I like that though. That shit's sick. Now, as we got the track playing though, it kind of get masked a lot in the bleeding of some of your other sounds. When you have something that pretty, man, let that stand out. Remember, when I explain to you guys the music composition, the melody, okay, it's like this. The melody is the birthday boy. All right. Now look. This is what I always use, these different analogies. Is this not true? How many you haven't been driving down the street before or by a park and say, oh shit, they're having a birthday party, and you can't look for 3 seconds and tell whose actual birthday it is, and you don't even know those motherfuckers? You understand what I'm talking about? Is that fact or not? You could be driving by something, you could spot out quickly in a heartbeat, oh, it's that person's birthday. Guarantee it. They either got the fucking stupid hat on or something that distinguishes them from everyone else, or everyone's crowded around them. And that's really the main concept. They're usually crowded around them. So anyway, just remember that melody is the birthday boy of all music. Doesn't fucking matter. Chopin said so. Beethoven said so. Everybody said so. Beethoven, the angriest motherfucker to ever touch an orchestra. Go listen to his orchestra. You'll hear the melody up front. Angriest nigga to ever touch the orchestra. That's what he brought, anger. And then, of course, you got Mozart, the most clear, most perfect composer ever. Of course, his melody is just clean as ever, and it's up front. Chopin, melody, Tchaikovsky, melody master. You know what I'm saying? Melodies always, up front. And even producers who know how to create little melodies, they put the melody up front. That's right, Lou Production. It's all about the birthday boy. Anyway, so point I'm making, when you have pretty melodies like that, cool. It's their birthday. You know what I'm saying? Those have to stand out the most. So as I play it back to you right here, you can hear the mask. See how it's masked right here? Don't be afraid. We're still going to hear that spooky background sound from, we're just talking clarity. And that's what you want. You want the most clarity as possible in any composition you make. I don't care if it's atonal, which we'll get in that in the third level, latter stage. It's way at the end. But atonal music, basically where the scale is, guess what? Every fucking pitch. There is no scale. You can use whatever you want. There's no tonic. It's called atonal music. Arnold Schoenberg did master that. But here's proof in the pudding. Why does Arnold Schoenberg, the person who wrote the 12-tone series, which is what, think about it, 12-tone series, is talking about atonal music with no tonal center, no tonic. But why did he also write some of the most important books of harmony, though? that actually talks about tonic and stuff. Point is that even he knew the stuff. So even to break the rules, you got to know it. And then it's like it's a mix. It's not compositional. It's all mixing EQ type thing. It's just volume leveling. It's the birthday boy. The melody, the pretty parts of your composition, you stand out. That's whose birthday it is. The rest of the stuff is just accompanying that, right? It's just supporting that. You know what I'm saying? So everything. Remember, you have your birthday party. It's all about the birthday boy. Everybody's catering to whoever's party it is. So make every instrument, everything slave and cater to your main melody. You know what I'm saying? So say your friend's birthday today. Yeah, man. I'm sure he won't have a birthday party with balloons and a stupid hat though. I think you're a little too old for that. So but no, it's not. You don't have to stereo shape or nothing, bro. It's all it's just volume. You could even install that with volume leveling. Just if you just turn it, just let that breathe. And then yes, mixing does matter though. The frequencies of which the melody and stuff is and which the other stuff is, moving it out of the way, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So y'all talking about the time, y'all some rookies, man. I tell you, boy, y'all ain't shit. I stay up till ask Diesel. He right here. This ain't no fucking lie. Diesel fall asleep if he do sleep here in the studio or the office when I'm here. He'll sleep like 4:30, I'll be like, all right, bro, good night. He'll wake up at 11 a.m. I'm still working. He like, damn, dog, you still ain't went to sleep yet? And I'll be like, I'm about to. So y'all fucking playing. I don't want to hear nothing about what time it is. I'll be, I do music. This is what I do. I'll be up till when I want to. That's what I do. But that's what it takes too, by the way. It's no different than being in the practice room for 6 hours and shit. But real quick, we got 2 more beats left. But while we on the subject, y'all keep playing this spooky shit. I got a spooky. I think I got a few something that might fit the bill. Well, I did do the Halloween beat. So who was that play? Who did Trapsylvania? Who did that? That motherfucker was hard. I forgot who did that, but that shit was hard. But anyway, here's my response to Mr. Trapsylvania. I'm with you all now. We all gonna get spooky tonight. Shit, fuck it. SP, we're gonna fucking with y'all. Okay, yeah, it's you and I think Lou Productions got the last beats up. They wanna get spooky in this motherfucker. I'm gonna show y'all how to get spooky. And these sounds come in my Halloween kit, so you're ready for that 808 though. All these sounds is in the drum kit. Just like this. Oh, so you gotta be crying on that one, hater. Oh shit, that's hilarious. That's Maestro, bro. And we never sample. We'll play it all in by the fingers. That shit fucking drive me insane. I only listen to that beat like once a year since I made it. Fuck that. That shit crazy. Oh my goodness. But nah, that I do all of the orchestration too. So when I do the spooky sounds like that, telling you all this stuff come from orchestra. So I actually bring orchestration into it. It makes it gives it way more power, way more feeling to it. Cause that is what it is in itself. You know what I'm saying? So shit was funny. He still hated and said 808 hits harder than XXX Tentacion at his concert. It's fuck, you saw what happened to that motherfucker? Oh, Diesel ain't seen that shit. You know who it is, right? That rapper talks all the shit with the dreadlocks, light skinned, skinny dude.
I don't think so.
See, I'm telling you, dude, the real dudes, us real dudes from today, we don't never take that stuff serious. I'm actually from the hood, from the streets. No skinny nigga in the history of hooddom can talk shit like that without walking around with like mad firearms and semi-machine gun. Like, you just can't. I don't know what this is today. I understand that, but you see what happened to even to today's kid. I mean, damn, he got the shit knocked out of him, bro. So that shit was crazy. So he say, I mean, I felt bad honestly because you know when you see someone get knocked out when the hand goes up, the nerves, and I felt bad. But hey, he talked so much shit, and then how you get snuck like that? Like, I'm sorry, like. The niggas ran on stage like it was a football drill. So I just don't understand how couldn't nobody at least tell him like, yo, to your right. But anyway, that was kind of sad to see. But he talked so much shit. What can you can't really have me empathetic. But yeah. So he say, you said where can I cop the drum kit after I'm done? Now you can get it now. Why would you wait? Why would you wait? Only the students can even get that. And the cats be getting all mad now when they ask on when they ask on the internet, hey, where can I get the drum from? I'm like, dude, this is where you can get it. But yeah, for sure, bro. We'll just holler at me after this stream or whatever, whenever you have time, no doubt about it. But yeah, that was messed up. Yeah, they need to play that. I was thinking about sending that in to the peoples, man. But I took I actually made it right here in this very room in front of Diesel. Diesel challenged me that night. I won't forget because Diesel said, he was like, dude, you know, it'd be sick. He said, I've been wanting to hear it forever. If somebody could do the Halloween beat, the Michael Myers. And I'm like, okay, I'm familiar with the Jason one. So I said, let me hear that. So we went and put on the Michael Myers, whatever, theme song or whatever. Then I heard it, and then I played it back on piano, and the beat was done not too long from there. So, but yeah, that was that. So anyway, let's play. See, we got two more here. Then I'll play another one. Then we have my final thoughts when we get out of here. I like this MV Beats right here. He said he's called it Let's Get It. If he was Vin Diesel, shit, he said, are you Vin Diesel? He wants to be. He wants the Vin Diesel money. Yeah. Fuck, I forgot to turn the arrow. Yeah. Hey. I like this. I like this. Yeah, this shit fire right here. I'd like to hear rappers that are the show over this one, meaning they stand alone. So 2 Chainz, he usually brings his own type of excitement. Drake can do it. But this one's versatile. Like The Game could even be on here. Ace Hood. Like that. Got that breakdown. I like the outro. Probably my favorite part, but that's because I like subtle intricacies and things like that. I like shit like that. Look, D Coops, they got a lot of ideas from this beat. That's the point. Don't forget, after so we complete week 5, I'm gonna be excited for that. It's gonna be dope. We're doing collaborations, but they're gonna show up in Beat Night. It's gonna be sick. And we're gonna specify some of the collaborations. Now remember, the whole point of this is that, like I said, we're super producers. So I would know from all the situations I've been put in. So I'm gonna put you guys, and that's the whole point of the school anyway. So this is gonna happen in so many different ways throughout the whole thing. But I'm gonna put you guys in situations that you would get put in. So it's not just collabs like, oh, I'm gonna make a beat with you, I'm gonna make a beat with you, let's do it. Fuck that. It's even deeper than that. I'm gonna put you guys in real life situations that you'll get put in for money, real situations. So it might be, you know, okay, yeah, let's say if Hayden and D Coop was going to do a beat together, but the point of it might be, somebody just got a heart attack, but the point of it would probably be, say, hey, you know, we need this record, and it could be, look, man, you guys have no idea, the more that they find out that you're a master, the more, sadly, deeper the specifications go. Man, when I got to such a high point, man, one dude sent me a book about the type of beat he wanted. And I told him, I said, whoa, dude, calm the fuck down. I'm serious. I pull up the email one night on y'all. Like, the dude's like, this shit was disgusting. He said some shit. First, he gave me a whole rundown of like, I needed to be a Drake type beat with a little bit of The Weeknd, with a little bit of this, with a little bit of that, with a little bit of this. Oh yeah, don't forget to don't leave out yourself because you're fucking amazing. Anyway, then in the second measure, I want the clap to do this. And then in the third measure, I want this to do. And I'm like, geez, what the fuck? Calm down. I'm serious. This really happened. And so the funniest shit in the world happened. I told the dude, I said, I said, what was the point of coming here then? Because you basically making a beat. You're just using me because what you don't know how to use DAW or something? Because you seem to know a little bit. So anyway, I made the beat exactly how he said, by the numbers, everything he wanted. And he was right there in Skype with me telling me, no, it's gotta be, Drake had this. He was one of those dudes, by the way. And I told him from my musical experience, I said, this shit gonna ruin you. Talking about, well, Drake did this, so I want it. And Drake's song that he made in 2013, in the month of November, he did this, so I want it done. And I told him it was gonna ruin him. So anyway, when the beat was finally done, guess what happened? He was like, that's the beat? I'm like, yeah, that's the beat, motherfucker. You sat the whole time in Skype watching me make it, telling me what to do. This is the damn beat. He's like, God damn, this shit trash. I said, I told you. So from that point on, we had a set of 4 customs I was doing for him. The last 3, he shut the fuck up and let me just do it. Because he realized, I was like, yeah, dude, shut up. And I told him, stop trying to sound like other people. You know what I'm saying? One day, if I had my laptop, I would play y'all the beat that it ended up being. It's nothing whack I do, but he controlled and shaped the whole thing. But anyway, y'all, the point is, y'all be surprised at the situations you'll get put in for money. And you do work for hire, so you will do what you're asked to do, as long as it just don't get too crazy. So with the collaborations, I'm going to be putting y'all in real life situations. Some of them get real specific. You know, sometimes they say, hey, but I won't put you guys on a collaboration mission that is above the knowledge that has already been released to SSM. So we haven't really truly touched ear training, how to handle that. So we in the remaking of tracks, I just scratched on the surface of that. If for those who are even on week 4 for the what was that, the composition. So anyway, point is, I'm not gonna do nothing like give you guys a song made by Tinashe and then say make a beat like this, because there's certain training we haven't went over yet that would enable you to do that. But the stuff that we did go over, we will, you know, have that be part of the collabs. Anyway, it'll be fun. So, but yeah, shout out MV, man. Another sick beat, you know, as always. And like I said, we only getting better, you know what I'm saying? So everybody's getting better by the week, by the day. Just keep studying, you know what I'm saying? So here we have one more from Lou Productions. I think I remember how to play it. I think I'm going to have to download this one because it's an AIF file. Yeah, we want them all MP3s if possible, or WAV, whatever. I don't actually MP3 because let me tell you something. The WAV is for when you're mixing. So, you know. Yeah, we're going to be doing that eventually too. Yep, group Skype. And then something else called Zoom, which I've still yet to fully look into. I know Skype way better, so we'll probably be doing the Skype first. So, it's all good, Luke. But here we go. Bro, you missed this beat called Trapsylvania.
Can't wait to hear it.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you gotta download this shit.
Bro, it's all on YouTube.
No, I get it, but I don't want to have to go through the whole thing just to hear one song. So if you download it, it'll go right to my iTunes.
Got the email right here.
Yeah.
It's nice. Alrighty. That is not my beat. I have no idea what the fuck that is. So, anyway, but yeah, that was dope track, man. All the subtle entry. Can y'all go somewhere with that, please? Let me see what you got going on here. You said you hear that boy MV on it. Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. No doubt about it. That money, OBI say like that bell. shit, if I wasn't dizzy, I might have jumped on it, man. But yeah, like I said, you got a real introspective sound, so you're gonna see yourself bring that out a lot. Like I said, he hasn't even had in his studies yet, so and OBI just got in this week too. That last one, man, that shit was fired, man. That shit was crazy. Look at G Cornelius, just came out of nowhere. What's up, my boy? He says came out of nowhere talking about, I'm impressed by everyone's beats. Honestly, a lot of these beats are better and more musical than a lot of dudes that claim to be selling a lot of beats. Of course, there's no doubt about it. That's the whole point. I could verify that when I listen to these dudes' track. That's why I don't listen. And the more we've been doing Beat Night, the more the proof been coming out. Like, I don't just be talking shit, because it all come out to be true. Like we talked about Peekaboo earlier. Proof's in the pudding. I was talking about Peekaboo a month ago and a few months ago, telling y'all that shit was not the business. And then now look at the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Then you got another song like XO Tour Life that, like I said, I don't think it's like superior overall to just anything, but to Peekaboo it is. You know what I mean? And so there's no doubt. G Cornelia, you said just got off work, but shit, it don't matter. Everybody gets a link to the stream. Everybody is more than welcome to go back and watch it, especially our cats outside of the U.S. So, you know, it's all to the good. And I heard a lot of crazy shit today, man. And so, you know, it's fire. He said, who is Peekaboo? That stupid song, Peekaboo, 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 Peekaboo. I'm not finna play with y'all. That's what these rappers do. That shit is that trash can. It's a Lil Yachty song, and that's his lyrics. Peekaboo, 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 Peekaboo. I'm not finna play with y'all. That's what these rappers do. That's his line. That's his lyrics. Trash can. The beat is listen to this, it gets worse. The beat is a remake of Bad and Bougie, but worse. Because Bad and Bougie wasn't bad, but it's worse the fact that if you do it and it's not as good as what you were supposed to be remaking. And it was based on a sample. I would play it right now, but we get the whole copyright bullshit. And then Zaytoven and Lil Metro Boomin made it. So it's just kind of weird to everyone. But yeah, man, this shit was fire, man. Everybody was playing fire. What I want y'all to think about going forward, because I'm starting to hear now more and more like what everybody's doing. Look, the key to this shit is this. When you do stuff by the numbers, you could take somebody's style, right? Take somebody's style. I can't play all any video because y'all going to know the style when y'all see the picture. But take somebody's style and switch it up and be original. You see what I'm saying? And nobody knows how to do that. I don't just talk shit. It's not like I'm just saying Southside's trash. And TM88, don't even get me started with him because you already know, you know what I'm saying? When he see me, he got to come speak to me. You know what I'm saying? At least keep that shit 100. Anybody seen TM88's latest video talking about how he made the XO tour beat for Lil Uzi? It's a joke. He talks about how the beat got sent in, and that it wasn't his melody. Somebody else sent him a melody. Look, it's terrible. Listen, guys. Somebody sent TM88 all of basically the whole, everything, the whole music, all of that shit. Which, like, TM88, I did identify it wasn't all of that. And then the dude TM88 is like, well, you know, I wanted it to be in the club. He was like, I put it on. He said, I put it on halftime. Listen, listen, guys, this is serious. Let me show you guys how sad this is. Look, I don't even have to tell you the punchline. The punchline is in what he said in himself. He said, I put on halftime, but I don't know what halftime does to the I mean, come on, guys. Are you fucking serious? Nigga, you could be dumb as you want to. The title of itself tells you what it does. It cuts it in half, you moron. So it's like, it just shows you. And that made me feel some type of way. My wife was right there. She was like, that's the nigga that fucking took Hardy. Like, let's sue that nigga. I'm like, nah, it ain't about all of that. Fuck it. Just look at him. He's a bum. Like, he can't even explain what he's doing because he don't even know what the fuck he doing. And guess what? The fact that he don't make his melodies, now that you guys know that and got proof, now, can you guys see what he did to my Harley beat? It's pretty obvious. Now I can kind of get a clear picture. What he did was, he had to have told somebody who he knew play a little bit of the keys, like, hey, I like this beat right here. Let's rip it on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Can you kind of restructure some of this in some kind of way? And then that's how he got it. And then he did his little drums. All these dudes is Dr. Dre's, man. All these dudes is BJ Mustard, should I say. I'm not going to even say Doc. My apologies, Dre. Even though he do the same shit, he never made the melodies. But Dre still has a good overall producer, though. Better than these dudes. So we ain't going to go there. But we will go DJ Mustard on them. Where basically what that means is these dudes don't play none of the music you hear. They have somebody else do it. I haven't seen the Carnage video. I'm afraid to see that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he said he said the Gross beat just, you know, I can't really explain. It just kind of, dummy, you just said what it was gonna do. It was gonna cut it in half, you moron. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is that it's just sad where these dudes are. But back to what I was trying to say, which is way more important than these cats. But yeah, stop looking up to these dudes, dude. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you guys, all the shit you hear, you don't even know what you hearing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, like, for instance, you go read, we can go to YFN Lucci Young Fly niggas and read the comments. TM88, the god of beats. This beat is my favorite beat. Not knowing that it come from me. You see what I'm saying? Stop looking up to these dudes because they're all frauds and perpetrators, man. They not the real deal. So you don't really know what you're listening to. Then another 3 dudes mixed it. You know what I'm saying? Another 2 dudes played the keys. Like, really, dude? But hey, shout out to TM88 for having the balls to actually show people that he doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing. And Mike Will made it. Thank you guys for making your bed. Now sleep in that shit real soon. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, what I was going to talk about was the skill that I want you guys to develop is to do, and you are developing, I can hear it, but I just want to talk to you guys about it because I've mastered it, which is basically I was doing a beat in a style, but because you know what that style is by the numbers, you can kind of take it and do whatever you want to do with it, basically. You see what I'm saying? And Mike Will, come on, man, that Black Beatles shit was disgusting. Y'all saw me do the real Black Beatles, right? Like actually make it and actually compose every sound, and you know, I gave him a little too much credit. I didn't know anybody could be that dumb in music. So I didn't know that he was a one button. I had made the tutorial before I found out it was, one button, basically. Let me find it. I did 2 Black Beatles, and I sold both of them instantly. Let me find it. Here go the first one. And so Mike will push one button. I composed every sound. I didn't know that he was a one button guy. You know what I mean? Like, I had no idea he fucking did. This is how you really do it without one button. All by the numbers. With a drum kit that I never touched. Truth of the matter is I can't stand that beat. I fucking can't stand it. And I'll teach you all about that. That's called business. It served its purpose. Made $800 off of it. You see what I'm saying? But I don't like that beat. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. But guess what? The school has access to the entire tutorial of it. So, and for those who, whenever y'all ready for it, y'all know where it's at. It's in the system. But the point, back to what I was getting to about taking someone's style, you know what I'm saying? So we all know Future's style. All right, so look, take his style, and obviously I do it well because if I took Future's song Hardly, remade it, and prompts TM88 to want to remake something out of that, then there you have it, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I got levels of this shit, and I had artists hitting me up, contacting me, telling me, like, dude, your remakes are way better than these dudes. I just want, to play all this type of stuff. Well, first, let me get to Daniel's question real quick, then I'll play it for you, Envy. But he says, not to sound offensive or anything, but why are guys like TM88, Southside, and DJ Khaled rich and famous, and when you're 100 times better? Guess what? You just answered the question answers it in itself. First of all, you use the terms rich and famous. Them motherfuckers is not rich, bruh. Spiritually, that's not what a rich person is. Those dudes are actually scum and very poor. You see what I'm saying? They're not rich. How is TM88 rich when he's stealing stuff from me? How's DJ Khaled rich when he can't produce? He don't even do nothing. He just getting fat butt on the track and just say another one. No. But no, dude, you got to be spiritual. You got to understand spirituality. Like, this has been told to me. These dudes aren't really rich. This is just what they think they're rich. You see what I'm saying? They're really, really not. They're not happy. How happy would you be if you had to steal music from somebody on YouTube and then tell everybody, really? Yeah, you put out the song. Yeah, he probably got a little secret awards from lower levels for the YFN Lucci song. But how you gonna sleep at night when he really know where he got the track from? Is that a rich man? Not really. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, your richness and and that's why the correct word is wealth is about who you are. You know what I'm saying? And the creator is the judge of whether or not you are wealthy or not. You see what I'm saying? With that being said, I think I really live a good life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really not even worried about that. And then my fruits, when they come and as they come and they are coming, remember, they're all pure. So I don't have to worry about, you know, being in situations. These dudes got videos talking about spending all their money at the strip club. And look, yeah, Bow Wow posting like he at the fucking... I'm telling you, these dudes lying, bro. They ain't rich, bro. Trust me. Trust me, bro. Trust me on that. Like, seriously, I'll have more money than all them dudes in the next 5 years. And that's factual. I'm not even joking. Their money is not what it is, though. You said, why are they making money? Daniel, that has to do with that's different, bro. They're making money because they're sellouts. And I don't just mean no cliche like, oh, double worship. No. I'm saying seriously, isn't TMA the sellout? He presents himself, right, with certain music. He doesn't really make it, and he's willing to pretend as if he puts it together. He even did a video showing that he does that. So what I'm saying to you is that he's doing what he feels like he has to do to make money. He's not making honest money, though. YFN Lucci. How much did TM88 make off me alone? Probably like 30. I looked at it by the numbers, probably like 30K. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So, oh shit. My fault. I dropped it again. That was about the last time. All right, D Coop. We appreciate you staying, man, till 2, man. Know you got that curfew, man. We appreciate you. Let me put that all right. There we go. Just damn it. All right, fuck this phone. This shit got nigga. How about I just put this? That's what happened from that last time. Boom. There we go. All right. So anyway, my bad. This thing done dropped way too many times. But anyway, yeah, man. Everybody who checking out, let me know. Yeah, go ahead, do that. But yeah, shout out to our bro, man. If that shit happened, okay, I'm done with this motherfucker. I'm done. That's it. Nigga ain't doing that one more time. He said, bro, this shit done fell how many times? Fuck that. I'm gonna hold this motherfucker. Nah, this shit very accurate. I just ain't put it back in the correct way. Fuck that. Alright. But anyway. So, I ain't putting it on me, y'all. I'm an ugly motherfucker. Y'all don't want to see me. But I tell you what. So like I was saying, TM88, man, is a motherfucking bum. You know what I'm saying? And all the rest of these dudes. And they not making as much money as they appear to be. Guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you welcome, bro. Yeah, welcome to the fam, Lou, man. We see you next week, bro. We in here every week. Hopefully see you tomorrow too, man, because we do the streams, tomorrow too, and it's gonna be earlier, so it'd be around 7:30 or 6:30, 6:30 Pacific time and stuff like that. So it'll be pretty early, man. But yeah, if not, it's all good. We work your way around it, man. So anyhow, what I was saying was that, yeah, so that was that. These dudes is bums. But back to the other thing I was really getting at was that, yeah, you want to be able to do a style take somebody's style, you know what I'm saying, and be able to make beats in that style by the numbers that don't sound like what they're normally used to, but you could tell it's in their style. So I have mastered that. I had artists contacting me like, how the fuck are you doing this shit? I play you a few of these beats. Not that I just think so, but rather that people contacted me to purchase and say, look, dude, this is sound like Future, but it's not like Southside. And then it's like your own way of doing it, but it is Future. You know, that's what you want to do to these guys. So I play y'all a couple of tracks where I accomplished that. And then, you know, that's what you guys, you know, want to do. And so where's the track this dude was raving about? I'm gonna find it, but here's one of them. I'll play this one. So this is an example of doing a Future style beat, but making it my own, you know what I'm saying? And making it original. See what he said? It would sound like Future or Honest or Hendrix. I made this well before Hendrix ever came out, or Honest. Well before. You know what I'm saying? I was already hearing that steps ahead. And then, you know, to be honest with you, they probably, now that we know his producers copied me, they probably did just that. You know what I'm saying? Because this sound wasn't around. Like, you don't think they producers know that, you know, say like SP Anonymous, boom. Okay. When you in the search engine, they know this dude's popular for doing Future type beats or Beyonce type beats or whatever. So they go and they'll listen and then try to pick out, you know, the next track or whatever. And that's where they get these sounds from. You know what I'm saying? That's how TM88 found the Hardly beat and did what he had to do to remake it. But that wasn't even here's the beat I was actually trying to play for you guys. This is where it gets way out of hand. So again, originality in the style of Future. So take his style, but make it more original. You see what I'm saying? Future don't have those type of melodies like that in his track. You see what I'm saying? Clear, clean melodies like that. They don't have them because they don't even know what they're doing. The guys that make beats for him, right? They don't know how to, you know, even do that. But those are like a few examples how to take, you know, a certain sound and remake and get it in that whole idea. And then, oh, of course, bro. That'd be the best part. It's like Jerry Springer Final Thought. I used to watch that shit. I'd be like, man, let me see. Let me see what you're going to say. Now, if you want to take the style, and then that's one way, right? So you can do that. And then you could take the style and just create full originality based on the rapper style. That's when you leave even the production that we know and take it to the next level. So I did a couple of those. Savagery or whatever, and Trap Man. Same example, same thing. Y'all know this type of beat. But yeah, this is where you take the style, take it even further, and make it basically all original, but still make it cater to the artist's style, basically. So that's like another thing you could do. So it's completely out of Future's zone, but it's within his zone that he would rap on, right? So it's heading towards the future. This might be on his next album. And that's the thing too. I haven't even heard it, OBI, and I don't want to, because we've already know that that's what they like to do. They like to steal what I'm doing. But based on what you're saying, sounds like what I kind of already knew obviously will be happening is they like to take my music and they like to give it to Future for his new albums, because I'm the one that has I have the view and musically of where his music should be going. And based on what I haven't listened to it, but now I'm probably gonna listen to it when I have some time. I'm not in a rush, but you're basically telling me that they, listen to my music so they can hear where they need to take the new beats for Future, and then they send it to them, and they make shit all based on what I'm doing. I wouldn't be surprised. The more and more I've been doing this, the more and more I've found that people are copying me. So, I would not be surprised. I'm pretty sure they redid this style too for Uzi or one of those dudes. Why not? I made the beat in 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Tell me if this sounds familiar to you guys, because I don't listen to today's music. Too many people, but see, the sound is so strong, it don't come out like this when they do it, I bet, because this shit is all by the numbers. Look, here goes the Drake and Future. I took that sound to a whole nother level. The sound that they was creating between those two guys, I heard it differently. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if they took that. I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when you do it by the numbers, you can hear it one time and you know where it's trying to go, and you can just keep creating something else. You know what I'm saying? Go towards like the future. Oh yeah, you gonna get there, bro. You had some crazy shit today. You know what I mean? So exactly, embrace the grind. That's what I do, man. That's what you gotta do, bro. No doubt about it. You'd be surprised, man. I don't even listen to trap. When you do the shit by the numbers, you do this shit in no time. It's all easy. It's all easy. But yeah, TM88. Those dudes, they take these sounds and it's the future of future. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of already knew that was happening. Look, I tell you what, one of Future guys hit me up trying to have me send beats to them, and said they just wanted to pay me and not give me the credits for it. So there's your proof right then and there. You see what I'm saying? So. And that's not the first time that somebody's asked me to give beats to a major artist, but that if they could not credit, give me the credit. So they know who the master is. Like this shit supposed to be what they doing, and they can't even do it like that. But the Game, y'all know the Game, the rapper The Game. Yeah, his people hit me up.
I just saw him yesterday, the new Bentley fucking SUV.
Fuck him. But yeah, they just asked me for him. Not too long, 2 times. This is how bad the game is. Y'all gotta know. I'll be teaching y'all all this. They called me the first time, like 6-7 months ago, trying to hide it. Like, yo, we love what you do. And then they was talking it up. You gonna work with the Game and all that type of shit. And I'm like, cool, show me the money. They like, oh, we got the bread for you, everything. And then they like, but you can't put your name on it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, fuck that. I said, I don't do work like that. They said, but bro, you getting paid and all that. I said,
It's called ghost producing.
nah, that's not ghost production. There's no fucking such thing as ghost anything.
You take your name off of it.
Nah, fuck that. I ain't ghost. See, he a money hungry motherfucker. He talking about take the money.
That's how it works.
Nah, fuck that. Ain't no ghost production. Cause look, music is a high revelation of man. So how could there be a ghost
saying that's
production?
how it works
No, I know that, but I'm saying I'm not doing that shit.
No, hell no.
Would you do that shit?
No.
Hell no. So I told dude, I said I'm not doing that. I said when I make music, I make the motherfucking music. I actually.
What? There is something that good comes from that, which happened.
What, money?
No. Because eventually the word comes out. Who actually made that beat? It's gonna come out eventually.
Nah, they make you sign a contract. It's never gonna get out. It's never gonna get
What I'm
out.
saying is, you get to say, I worked with this person. I just can't tell you what song. It's like there's ways around it where you can put your name in.
That's for the suckers. That's for the
I'm
birds.
just saying,
That's for the birds.
people that's
What y'all
making-
think,
people that's making
SSM?
a name for themselves off of that.
I'm just saying. That shit sounds kind of. But I'm making my own name. That's the whole point.
Right, exactly.
Let these dudes keep stealing from me. But what I'm saying is the dude, I told him, I said, nah, I don't do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then he after that, I told him, I said, nah, I'm not doing no deals like that. You know what I'm saying? I said, I actually rather my production credits over the bread. You know what I'm saying? And they like, all right, fuck it. Well, whatever. We don't know. We'll talk to them. This, that. We'll talk to our peoples. So that was that. Let me tell you guys how sick the game is. All right. This dude, Games people, calls me back like 4 months later and pretend like the conversation never happened and tried again. You see what I'm saying? And was like, yo, acted like some new people that represented him and everything. I could tell it's the same fucking dude. And one of his little people that work with his production management, and they asked for the same thing. Can you work on his music? We'll give you some bread, but you can't put your name on it. And I felt super disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, y'all must really think I'm one of these dudes. Now, the thing is, they figure you on YouTube or something like that. They figure you money hungry and that you're going to take the bait. Man, please. Never. You know what I'm saying? I'll never do no shit like that. But I'm telling you right now, they after the sound. And it's going to come out. You don't gotta go that route. You know what I'm saying? So everything, the proof's in the pudding. Sooner or later, you know what I'm saying? I really don't care to work with major artists. I want to make my own artists. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like today's artists. I'd rather work with somebody who nobody knows because they're fire anyway, and then kind of take it from there and make their music better. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but what's ahead though? We have shout out Rob. We got the tutorial coming up on this beat. So because he that's what he wanted to hear. But look, take these people's style and make something that they've never heard before. You see what I'm saying? And this one can't be duplicated because that's not an ARP. You know what I'm saying? I played all the sounds of it. But we'll do a tutorial to this because he brought it to my attention how masterful this beat is. You know what I'm saying? So OBI, you said, oh man, don't worry about. Yeah, you keep stick around, bro. You'll see. We ain't worried about those dudes. Please. It's not what you think, man. It's not what you think. Trust me. Just like the Super Bowl ain't what you think, and the championships ain't what you think. None of this shit is what you think it is. If you knew what it was, you don't want to work with these people, with these cats. Honestly, if they pay you to jump on something, yeah. But I mean, are you dying to work with? Nah, not really, bro. Honestly, you'd be surprised. It's a dirty game, and these are dirty dudes. You know what I'm saying? I've never heard of RL Grime, Daniel. I can't play it neither on the stream because it's gonna flag it, but I never heard of him either. But yeah, any of that shit, man, do it all by the numbers. Don't matter the style. Keep making your shit. Make your hits, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good. You feel me? So, It is what it is. I could be here all night playing y'all tracks, shit that motherfuckers want to steal for the next this or that. I made the new R&B style, but yeah, I probably should listen to more music because it'll show, people stealing and stuff like that, and I think that's like a big deal. Let me tell you the style that everybody. Oh, I play that for. Oh, yeah, I play that before we get out of here. I'm gonna tell you before I play it. I'm gonna play you one more. I'm gonna tell you guys the style that I created that I already know is about to hit the industry if it hasn't already. And it's a style that I created that hasn't been duplicated yet. And people might not have their finger on it yet, so they might still be trying it out. But I got several beats that's in this style because I can define it by the numbers. And I guarantee you they're going to steal this one from me next. And all these beats are sold, so it's not like I'm not making my money off it, but still, you guys will know. Like, everybody know. I'll be champion. Don't worry about it, bros. But this is the new style. They don't got it like this. And a lot of people don't know this is Dr. Dre, still Dre, but I did my own thing with it. This shit right here, this is what y'all, this should be y'all goal, I'm telling you, because it's about originality. People are way more impressed when they hear something they never heard before. They like, damn, what is this? You feel me? That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Making, sound. And how you get to that point, don't listen to this fucking music. It's easy. That's how I got here. Easy. I don't listen to it. So how can I copy somebody if I don't really know what it is? See what I'm saying? Make your own shit. Now, hardly type beat. One more real quick MV before we get, because I want to keep stressing originality to you guys. Here's another one. Tell me where you've heard a beat like this. Probably one of the most original R&B trap beats ever. When I think of other producers that hit me up on the low about this beat, telling me that it was their favorite. Ain't nobody making that shit. See, that's what I'm saying. I would know that. But look, he said dubstep mixed with R&B. Perfect. That's a new genre. That's exactly what I want to hear. That makes my point. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, we most definitely... But let me get to that. It'll get here faster if I do it like this. SP Anonymous, hardly. I didn't think nothing of this beat when I made it, except for I did my job. It was a work for hire. Like I said, when TM88, when I first found out about it, I was flattered. Like, whoa. Because look, let me tell you guys, this information I already knew about the industry. I told you guys a story already about how I already know this stuff. How my brother was in Def Jam Studios. And, you know, all my peoples is real street niggas. You know what I'm saying? So what I mean by that is they get a lot of respect. So these dudes started liking my bro and respected him a lot. They just told him the truth. When my bro mentioned to him, yo, my bro produced. He hot. They like, oh yeah. He's like, oh, he's just a YouTube producer. That's what my bro said. He said he's just a YouTube guy. You probably wouldn't know who he was. But this was, of course, like, you know, a year and a half ago, or maybe a couple years ago. He said, nah. He said, you'd be surprised. He said, a YouTube dude, we be watching them dudes. He said, okay, well, his name SP Anonymous. Dude told him right away, oh yeah, we know him. Like, of course. Like, I'm telling you guys, I'm the fucking man, right? Everybody looking at them like, hey, man, I'm telling you, you mentioned my name to these dudes in a fucking studio, a recording studio, like Def Jam. They like, oh, hell, I become the man. So my bro telling me, like, yeah, they like, oh, hell yeah, we know him. That's the SP Anonymous. They said, look, we like you, so we're going to tell you straight up. Bruh, this is what we do. We fucking go on YouTube all the time and rob these niggas. So tell your bro to keep his shit off the net, because this is what we do. I swear, bro. Come on, guys. Can't make this shit up. And then a year later, TM88 remakes this beat. Come on, guys. Wake up. That's what the fuck is going on in this industry. And TM88, please go listen to it. Glad he cannot fuck with me. His remake of this beat is garbage compared to this shit. Listen to how clear my melodies is. It's YFN Lucci Young Fly niggas. He took the exact same. It's the composition. You gotta know what you're doing. Though. You gotta know how to hear this shit. He took the composition, took the chords, the whole composition. Then he took the bass line. He took the feel, the bass line, the chords, and he tried to obviously mask it between faint melodies and shit like that. But he didn't do a good job because he took the whole bass line. But he used the 808 like a 808 that don't thump like hard as this one. So. Well, it's pretty obvious. Everybody who's heard it, my fucking wife could tell. You know what I'm saying? That this beat was hard. I remember when I made it, everybody was saying it's the hardest beat they heard. I made it 2 years ago. Look at the numbers, man. I made this well before he did YFN Lucci Young Fly nigga. So you know where he got it from. But look, he didn't have melody like that. Look at that. Ba-da-dum, la la la, da da da, da 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 dum, ba-da-dum. Yeah, he may have slowed it down a little bit. Yeah. He had to, right? You don't want to. Remember, he's doing something that he shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to hide it a little bit, right? He couldn't take da-da-da. He couldn't do that. Ba-da-da. Because it would have been obvious, like, oh, that's that beat from you. So he did his best. But what I think he shouldn't have did, but that's the best part about this beat that a lot of people like, is my bass line. So that's what he took, the bass line. But I understand that because that was the hardest part of the beat. So I get it. But that's what made it so easy to tell. He took the straight bass line, note for note. Boom, boom. Now let me show y'all where he really fucked up at. I'm gonna show y'all where TM88 really fucked up at. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys. Now look at the comments that was coming out when I dropped this shit. You the illest nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Future and Beyonce should do a song on this shit. Let's see. Of course, everybody when their mama wanted to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Too hard as fuck. Beat is hard. Now here's where I caught someone slipping. The real master, they try to fuck with me, right? You can never, and people always try to test it, because when something's so great, what do you want to do? You want to test it out, like, no way. Okay, so look, dude's trying to test me 2 years ago. He says, this beat is hard, but aren't these the chords from Turn On The Lights? Now, I don't lie. I told y'all, I don't listen to this shit. So when he said that, I was like, first of all, I'm a composer who makes my own music, and I don't listen to this trash. So there's no way that whatever. And I remember this composition. I said, there's no way that anyone came up with these chord changes. So I went to go listen to Turn On The Lights. As soon as I heard it, I laughed. And guess what it was? It was a Mike Will composition. I turned it on and laughed because it took me 1 second to play it back on the piano. And what it was a basic ass 6-7-1 in natural minor key. That's all it was. Nothing special. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, my response to this dude says, Daniel Morris, thanks, man. I actually never heard of Turn On The Lights. Of course, I just looked it up and see it was a Future song produced by Mike Will Made It. So I will do you the honors and tell you that no, they are not the same chords. I have perfect relative pitch, and it took seconds to discover the Turn On The Lights chords are F sharp. I even gave him the key. It's not like I'm just talking shit, like I can hear a progression and say 6-7-1. No, I told him exactly what it was. It was an F sharp minor to a D major, right? To to E major. All right. Now, if you guys know, it's 1-6-7, same thing. So F sharp minor being 1 tonic in a natural minor, okay, to the 6th chord D major, to the 7th chord E major. That was Mike Will made it chords for the song Turn On the Lights for Future. Then I went on to tell him, and I actually liked the progression, not bad. However, my chords were all original. Now look at the difference: E minor to A minor to D major to G major, with the E minor to a D dominant 9 to a C major 6-9 sharp 11 to a G major over a D in the bass to a D suspended 13 to a D9 for the bridge. And then I said it is far more complex chord changes. Peace and love. You can hear it in what I said. I had to name 9 chords for the chords that's played in my Harley beat. 9 chords. And they're all different. If we go through the motions of what it is, if I say that it was an E natural minor, all right, we ended up doing a 1, 4, all right, to a 7, to a 3, all right, and then the bridge was a 1, 7, which was dominant. No one ever plays a dominant chord in trap or any type of hip hop. I had to also had the 6th chord as a major 6-9 with a sharp 11. Like the list goes on. And I hit the 3 chord again. This time I had the 5th in the bass. Like, they ain't doing that type of shit. And then I had a D suspended 13 chord. So that was like totally different. You know what I'm saying? So that's the big difference between his music. It's not even close. But guess what? Don't you guys get the point? Even furthermore, how we gave TM88 the possibility to thief it is what? My comment. You don't think he read the fucking comment and go, oh shit, this is gold. The nigga listed his chords. And then he put the same fucking chords in his beat with the same bass line. Come on. Come on, man. It's a fucking joke. So, it's all good. I'm not, worried about it. It ain't nothing. It actually shows who really the master is. And I don't even like having that conversation of who's the master compared to me. And come on, guys. 808 Mafia, Zaytoven in them. Zaytoven better than all them. But I'm just saying, like, really, though? These dudes, can't go there. And how do we know this? Because all they do is make trap beats. You see what I'm saying? If they were so hard, why all they make is trap beats? You see what I'm saying? Why they can't make nothing else? If Zaytoven is such a good pianist, why can't he make other style beats? Why do all his beats sound the same? How come when you hear a Zaytoven beat, you say, oh, that's Zaytoven? And it ain't just by the drums. You can tell by the piano riffs he plays. That's not so original. Man, if people didn't know who I was and all this shit hit the radio, they'd think it's a different producer every time. That's factual. You know what I'm saying? So just think about all this stuff, guys. You know what I'm saying? And think about how easy it is for me to shit on one of these dudes' beats. What beat is this, guys? What beat is this? It's a remake. And it's not, I didn't make it to be any different. I actually gave this out free to the fans. But what is this? Y'all should know right off the top. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain style, right? As soon as it drop, y'all know what it is. Exactly. Man, I did this shit in 5 minutes. They style is simple. Y'all want the tutorial for this? Not a problem. Look how easily I redid Tarantino shit, and changed it. I'm telling you guys, they're not all of that. March Madness, he nailed it. Exactly. It's easy. It was a 1-6. It was a 1-6. That was the chorus. It was 1-6 in G in G minor. That's it. Bro, these 808s, this one's in the kit too. Mix and master. Just how you hear it, how hard it hits, that's the whole point of my kit and why it sounds the way it do. Cause I don't know what's up with these dudes. Cause I got the internet money kit. And you think I got it cause I use it? LOL. No, I got it so laugh at it. LOL. Cause I knew it was a joke. But yeah, I got, what was it? Beat plug kit. They're lying. They don't use none of them sounds. That shit's trash. They'll have 10 kicks in it well now here's the thing. Are you full tuition student, Daniel? I don't remember, but I'm like, don't you have it already? Maybe you're not. I don't know. I get confused. But if you're not, it's only $50, bro, to change your life. When I made the kit, I think the beats after that did 10 racks. And I just playing around with the kit. I don't really use it that much. And the kit works. You are? Yeah. All you have to do is see. Yeah, you're supposed to have that. You're supposed to. I told you that was part of it. Part of it. You're supposed to get that immediately. It don't matter what you have, bro. The kit, it's a drum kit. It'll work with anything. So I'll send that to you as soon as I get to my laptop. And it'll be probably early in the morning. So, but yeah, the drum kit works too for all different types of genres of music too, right? So I think the drum kit was used in here with a blend of the R&B trap. You get all of the drum kits too, Daniel. If you a full tuition student, any drum kit I make, you get it. So this one coming out next, the R&B trap drum kit. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you're entitled to all of this. All these sounds, I'm telling you, I don't mix them. They come just how they're already mixed and mastered. You just put them in your beat, and your shit's just banging. You don't gotta do nothing. It's only 11:30, so it's almost 4 hours. So this is mostly the R&B trap drum kit. In fact, this comes out of the second kit that I'm releasing in very top of August. Everybody, y'all want this motherfucker, trust me. Y'all hear these are the sounds from the R&B trap drum kit. That's the second SP Anonymous drum kit. It comes out in August. So y'all gonna get all of these sounds. These sounds come in the drum kit. That hey right there, haven't heard it in any beat. It's the female hey. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's all good, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we'll be in the stream tomorrow. I'm just up for you guys, man. You see how hard them drums hit? I'm telling y'all, this shit is no joke. And I'm mixing it myself, so it's like, whew, that shit kick your ass right there, man. So yeah, that's in the R&B trap drum kit. And then of course, look, when I dropped the hip hop drum kit, which is a blend, right? It's like hip hop, neo soul. You get all my sounds from there. I'm one of the only, I know I am, in fact. That's what I'm saying. This is when I started leaving those dudes. When you talk about 808 Mafia and Zaytoven, and that's why I don't be trying to. It's a joke. Like, I'm on a whole other level. They could do this type of beats without sampling. You could do a real John Coltrane saxophone line without sampling. Then come talk to me. When you wait till you hear the saxophone line on here, there's no samples in here, man. I played every instrument. That saxophone. Whatever one you want, but the only one that's out right now is the ultimate trap kit. That's the one you want. That's the one everyone's using right now, and that's the only one that's out. That's what you're hearing in the Beat Night every week. That's the ultimate trap kit. That kit alone has, I don't know if Hayden is still in the stream. Oh yeah, Hayden is in the stream. He just got that shit. It's got like 35 snares in it or something like that. It's a fucking joke. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Snare rolls, things like that. And it comes all from these beats. So that way there's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? You know how some people be like, oh, well, your drum kit is whack. Yeah, okay. Well, So use my drum kit that made over 50,000, and then you can't say it's you. You know what I'm saying? It's on you at that point. Use this kit. It's the best kit out there. I'm telling you, we go play somebody. I don't even see how people was feeling these other cats' beats. These other cats' beats is like, you know, trash can basically. You know, honestly. What Codeine? What's his called it? TM88. He don't know how to do this. TM88 was trying to do this. I did it to him. You just don't know how to do it. You know why he don't know how to do it? Because he don't know how to do it by the numbers. Now, tell me which TM88 beat was this inspired by. It's okay to hear something and be like, ooh, I think I want to. But if you don't know it by the numbers, you can't fucking get it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But no, don't, you know, it's just crazy. But anyway, tell me which TM88 beat is this inspired by? Well, guess what? Only issue with this is for a person like TM88 is I do it by the numbers, so it's really not the beat. It's just inspired. This is how you make something inspired by something. And see, he couldn't be inspired by my Harley beat because he don't know the numbers. He only could copy it instead of being inspired and making something its own. This was inspired by one of his beats, but is it a copy? Fuck no, not even close. So we're on another level. But y'all know what it is. Just keep here listening. Y'all might be able to figure it out. Neither, Daniel, because you're probably going to pay a ridiculous price to it. I'll send you to my computer guy. Just call me tomorrow and you'll get a way better deal than whatever if you're gonna buy that shit on the web. There you go, Hayden. Yeah, bro, but see what you're gonna be getting from him too. That sounds about right, because basically what I'm saying is you should be paying damn near nothing for it. But it depends on what you're looking for. You want to get a package, bro. Don't let them sell it to you one by one like that, because that's where you're gonna go wrong. Think about it. Here go this for 25. Here go this for 50. Here go this for 75. Here this go for 100. Here go this for that. That's crazy. When you can get the whole $40,000 package for 500 or something like that. That's what I'm saying. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's it, Hayden. Yeah, so do it sound like it? Hell no. It's like a whole nother it's a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother, yeah, I get you, Hayden. You know, that's what I said. Whenever y'all ready, you let me know. You know what I'm saying? And I'll get you plugged in. If you did full tuition, I'll send you some shit myself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta worry about none of that. I have my own stock, and I have it for Mac and Windows, but pretty much everything. I just don't really, you know, you don't want to be associated with this kind of fucking bullshit. So we keep it on the under, and it's only for the school, for those purposes and for those reasons. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but yeah, man, we gonna get back to that. Y'all swim through the stuff. Y'all can hear stuff. Let me know what y'all wanna, you know, do a tutorial on or something like that next. You know, and we'll do it. You know, if you want to do original shit, if you want to do like original stuff like that, we'll take it. If you really want to go into hell yeah, he said snitching get you beat up. That's right. Won't fuck around with that shit. But yeah, this how you do the original. Do that too, and you know what I'm saying.
I don't care how long it takes. Put an equal amount in each muffin.
Y'all know where that come from, right? Casino. Look at that shit. Crazy accompaniment. That's what I'm saying. These dudes they think they know how to use the gross beat, but so that's what I'm saying. You should be able to take Future style, remake whatever you want to do, change it up. Here goes another one. Same shit. South Side, right? Y'all probably identify this like a South Side or 808 Mafia or something. Telling you, these dudes don't know how to use the gross beat. This beat, I swear I made this beat in 5 minutes. I'm not playing. I got proof of that too, because I actually made it in front of a private studio. It was a lesson. It wasn't even a beat of mine. I was showing him how to do something. Made this in 5 minutes. It's no joke. I'm telling you, do the shit by the numbers. I actually clicked in these notes because I was teaching him something, so I didn't play it on the piano. I just clicked this shit in. No, it's not a dumb question if you don't have FL Studio. It's a FL Studio image line plugin. That's what gross beat is. And you can still get it by bridging and some weird kind of shit if you're on Mac or if you're on something else. There's ways to like get it still. And then there's the M Rhythmizer that you can get if you're like on a Mac, which is kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? See how that shit, like they ain't doing, and this is also in a drum kit. Just like this. I never mixed or mastered, it come just like this. And that's everything. All the snares, the hi-hats, you know what I'm saying? You get them all inside the kit, you know what I'm saying? I think I used some of this is in the kit. So yeah, all you guys got access to that. And then, like I said, we decided we're not giving it to nobody else. If you're not a member of SSM, you can't get the fucking kit. But I want to hear more shit like this. You know, it takes risk. Like we heard some risk today. You got to take a risk to do it because you know it's not something that everybody wants to do because they know it's not copying. But nobody want to be original. You can take Drake style, Jay-Z, and just make something different. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear something that we never heard before. So I'd like to hear more of you guys taking risk by the numbers and just kind of, you know, not caring if somebody, you know, thinks it's this or that, because you guys will be surprised, because I was surprised at how much of my original work I sold. And then when it did, obviously what did that do? Gave me the confidence to keep being original. You see what I'm saying? Not that I really needed it, but I'm just saying, from a business perspective, it makes you stay original. Like, hey, I can still make what I want and still, you know, make the money that I would make. Instead, it feels better, right, than copying somebody. You feel way better when you make something original. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, keep that in mind too. So yeah, y'all come with some original shit, because y'all, like I said, y'all be surprised how originality sells. Here goes another one I sold. Originality. I took the Black Beatles beat and made a spin off of it. And this one, the first one I made to sound like the Black Beatles. This one I made to just be in the style of it. And you can only do that when you know about the numbers. But also every sound in here is in the drum kit. Every sound, by the way, that's percussionary. Or a drum or 808 is in here. Okay. But yeah, that's what I would like to hear though. More originality and more flips. You know what I'm saying? If you are gonna be inspired by something, change it by the numbers. But we just learning, you know what I'm saying? We just getting going. So the more and more everybody get going with the thing, they'll get to that level. You'll be able to do that. You know, the best way to come original is I don't listen to this shit. That's how you know it's original. You know it's original. You see what I'm saying? Because you, like for instance, if I take a melody and I put if I do some shit inspired by Chopin in it, I know it was original because these dudes don't even listen to Chopin. You see what I'm saying? So I do things that I know is not taking place. And then look, you can also make a beat. Like here's goes one. I'll give you one. You want a 200% original, meaning it's inspired by nothing. Here you go. Just make something you know when it's original, because you know, like, look, I'm not in here to be inspired by nothing. I'm just gonna do my own fucking weird thing in here. So here goes one of those ones that's 100% original. It has no influences, just me, just making music. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get 100% original. Yeah, make your own stuff. You know, stop worrying about what they're doing. Make your own sound. And this turned out to be one of my favorite beats I ever made, because I just like it, because I never heard it before. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's kind of how you'll know. Dun, dun. Listen to the melodies. How do I know too? Because I get all my melodies are inspired by classical music and jazz and things I've heard from well long before hip hop and R&B. So when you incorporate them, it'll be original. Dun, ba, 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 dun, bum, bum, like that melody. And then you got one coming out the right speaker. It's two totally different melodies. It's called a double melody. We're gonna learn more about the double and triple melody at SSM. Do you see what I'm saying? So those are, you know, some good examples for you guys on that. You know what I mean? So yeah, just stop listening. Think about it too, MV. You already heard enough. You heard enough tracks already. Stop listening to, you know, all that stuff. You already heard it already. You see what I'm saying? You heard enough. Today's music. So just keep listening. Start listening to some older stuff. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff you create be original. Yeah, myself too, man. I'm probably about to. I'm finna go next door and watch some highlights or something at this bar and have one blue moon before I take my happy ass to sleep, just so I can get up and do it all over again. We got the live stream tomorrow anyway, so I'll see you guys in there. And yeah, hit me up. Yeah, Prince, man. I believe Prince would definitely have loved that one and love my music too, man. Appreciate that, man. You know, Prince resting now so they can steal his sound. You know, that's how it works. They kill you so they can take your music. Like Michael Jackson and The Weeknd. You see how it works? So they kill you so they can steal your style, basically. But yeah, hit me up tomorrow, Daniel. And then, yeah, we'll see all you guys in the live stream, man. Appreciate y'all staying late, man. We never stayed as late. So, boom. You know, we just had a lot of fun. But there's a lot of knowledge, you know what I'm saying, in the ending about beats and music and creating and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure the other guys appreciate you guys staying in, too, so they can hear about some other stuff, man. I tell you, the final thoughts is always a shit. But, yeah, so we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow, man. Peace and blessings to everybody, man. SSN for life, you know what I mean? So, let's get on. All right.